What's up, man? Welcome to the DZ Report. You are rocking with your boy. Yes, sir. In 2 days, I will be on my channel again, my main page. I'll be able to drop content again. I will be able to drop content again on that page, and I will continue to drop content on this page because I want to grow this channel because they're messing with my main page because I'm telling too much truth. And the timing that they're dropping stuff and saying that my videos are like this, that's being bullying, harassing. There was no bullying, harassing. Go to the video I have on the DZ report. I explain everything that happens, and I show you guys the video. Okay, the video is called "YouTube Gave Me a Strike on My Channel." So make sure you guys look at that video, man. That video is telling the truth. It's gonna be haters and people saying that nah, they ain't do that. You just upset. No, they are targeting me. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Felton? They are targeting me big time. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to mess me up. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, when you get a chance, watch it, and I'll show you the video. I show you the video on there explaining the situation, and everybody who saw the video was like, "You didn't do nothing wrong." And I said, "I know. You ain't got to tell me. I know I didn't do nothing wrong." So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I saw Thor: Love and Thunder earlier today. It was all right. They had too much of that agenda in there. Way too much agenda in there. So it is what it is. Excuse me. Gassy as heck right now. But yeah, the Cleveland Skip Baseless basically said on Undisputed that the Cleveland Browns are gonna basically regret. The Cleveland Browns are gonna regret they're gonna regret, you know, letting Baker Mayfield go. And basically, yeah, Skip said that. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Hold on real quick. I gotta share this video because we ain't really gonna have nobody come over here because this channel nobody really knows about yet. But once we get this channel big enough, then we'll do more stuff to it. But this channel, I'm mainly gonna be able to talk about things, and this channel is gonna be for interviews. But it is what it is. So see if I can find it. Yeah. I'm finna play it real quick because this is BS.
Because Alabama had lost the kick six.
What's up, T?
And they did not want to go to New Orleans, and they did not show up that night. It was not so much about Trevor Knight; it was about Coach Saban. Bama. Okay, so here we go, and then as you know, Baker is going to he's on the way to becoming. How do you say it?
Yeah, it is.
He became the first former walk-on to win a Heisman Trophy while he led the Sooners to 3 straight Big 12 championships and obviously 2 national semifinals. Okay, so no one had ever done that before. So what does he do early in that final year at Oklahoma? Well, they had gotten the brakes beaten off of them at Norman the previous year by the Ohio State, coached by Urban Meyer. So he goes to Columbus, second game of the year. In September. You remember it's a Saturday night game, and it becomes the plant the flag game, and he goes 27 of 35 for 386, 3 touchdowns and no interceptions with a QBR of 94. And I watched the whole highlight package last night because I started getting intrigued by.
Hey, let me know if y'all see the link in the comment section. I don't know if the link is working. See if the link is the link in the comment section.
Best game any quarterback ever played.
Is it showing up?
Was Baker that night in my house beating me, and guess who was chasing him all over the field in the highlight package? Nick Bosa was all over him. Of every other play, Nick is chasing him all over the.
Do y'all see the link in the comment section? Okay, cool. Just making sure.
He is making nothing out of
Detroit T, what up, bro?
And I'm saying, wow, that was pretty sensational. Now, he did have a young CD. He had Mark Andrews.
Yep.
He had Trey Sermon. They had some weapons, right? But he was the ultimate weapon. And then against Georgia, he had a very good game, but they lose in double overtime. My point is, it's underdog city going to Cleveland as the first overall pick. Well, obviously, first overall pick and talented underachiever don't really go together because it's not Baker's MO. It's hard to have a chip on your shoulder when you're the first overall pick, right? So he goes to Cleveland, but Hugh Jackson recreated the championship. We get to see
what up, T?
Hugh Jackson.
What up, though?
Does not elevate.
Chilling on the new channel, man.
Yeah.
I'll be back on the other one in 2 days. I'll be out of jail.
Right, man. They got you on timeout and bullshit, man. You stop it.
Right. And then they ain't even do nothing wrong. All I did was show the white boy charges because they was dissing Mike. They were trying to make Mike the bad guy. They showing all his past stuff. So I put the white boy stuff out there and they monetized the video. This is what's crazy. They monetized the video. And they brought this out of nowhere.
I mean, my question kind of, was it like, you know what I'm saying, was it like somebody ratted on you, or was it like the algorithm YouTube who did it?
No, it was YouTube that basically said they see harassment or bullying or something. It was YouTube, bro.
That's strange.
Because they monetized the video. So it could have been either somebody snitched on them or it was YouTube, but it wasn't even no bullying. It's public records. Yeah, that's like if you got a charge, they could pull your record up. Anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I say, like, that's the algorithm. I mean, because you see motherfuckers doing that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I'm saying. So I don't even understand, bro. It's
that shit is weird, man.
I told y'all, man, they don't like HD, man. They be thinking I be lying. I be telling them they coming out with a diss track saying I hate HD, man. All my enemies and YouTube teaming up together. Man, like we don't like him. He telling too much.
Listen, man. Whatever it is, it's bullshit.
It is, bro. And they monetize. But see, this is what I don't get though. They monetized the video. They monetized it. Now they just took the video away. I wasn't even making nothing off the video. The video was barely moving like that. So I'm trying to think, why would y'all pick out of all these videos that you wanted to try to ban me for?
Yeah, and I'm saying it's like bullying. Like, how is that bullying and shit? You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm
Like,
saying. And
I don't understand.
I played the video. I played the YouTube thing where it shows you the bullying and harassment thing, right? I showed
Mhm.
all of that on the video. I showed everything, and everybody was telling me, "Bruh, that's not bullying." Like, what are they talking about? And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Bruh, this is happening."
I
They
mean,
try.
to me, it would seem like literally that the motherfucker who made the video. I mean, I'm sorry, the white boy and shit. That it feels like he came and like seen the shit and reported the shit. You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
he
That's what it
did.
seemed
I
like to
think he
me.
did, bruh.
You know what
He
I'm saying? Or somebody
did.
tied to him or some shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
They
saying?
was like, "Hey man, this dude with dreads and green glasses murking you, bro. You gotta go watch the video.
I'm
he got
saying.
everything from Punta Gorda up
Yeah,
there."
because the shit just doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It
I don't.
doesn't. I don't get it, bro. And it's like I told my mom about it. My mom was laughing. She said, "Wow, really? How?" You and I told her the video, and she saw. She like, "Okay, where are you harassing or bullying?" I don't get
Man,
it.
I don't know, Dad.
Wait a
Say
minute.
I
Wait a
got
minute.
2 days left. So
Wait a
I'm
minute.
like, all right. And then they say my strike will fall off October 3rd. Like I'll go back to 0 strikes.
Wait a minute. Who dropped dime on you?
Man, I don't know. That's the thing. YouTube just hit me up talking about, it's reported that you're like bullying or something, like bullying, harassing on a video.
Okay.
And I didn't even know what the video was because I make so many videos. So I went to look up the video,
I remember
and
you.
basically it was the video I was talking about, the white boy who jumped on Mike Tyson. Remember Tyson beat that
Yeah,
white boy
yeah,
ass
yeah,
on the
yeah,
plane?
yeah. On the
Yeah,
plane.
they brought that up. And then I'm like, why are y'all reporting on this? Y'all monetized the video. So I appealed it. They basically appealed denied. They just took the video down. But I still could play the video like in the back. I can go to the video and show the video. And I showed the video on this page, and everybody was telling me like, I don't see where you're bullying or harassing at. I mean, I put the white boy charges up there, but they put Mike Tyson
Exactly.
stuff on TV. So I don't get it.
I said the same thing to you.
I
Like
mean, that's public
I said the
information
same.
anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can look
Exactly.
up somebody charges, like everybody could do that. So I'm like, how was I bullying him? Like he's, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. They
Okay.
they
Oh,
said they said it was a strike. They basically said I gotta be off for a week. If I get a second strike, then it's 2 weeks, and a third strike, they'll take my whole page down. So they said October 3rd, like I'll be out the clear of any strikes. Like all the strikes will go back to 0.
God, dog. All the way to October 3rd.
Yeah, bro, because they gonna try to find some dog. They trying to find shit, bro. They don't like my ass, bro. I told
Yeah.
y'all it happened ever since I exposed Stephen A for taking my intro. And ever since I did that video, and then I was blasting his ass for stealing Donovan Mitchell's jacket. He stole that
Oh,
style from Donovan Mitchell.
yeah, he did.
They've been mad. Yeah, they've been mad ever since. And then I've been making videos talking about this, how they've been doing on Brian Flores, how they've been doing black coaches, how we don't have black ownership, how we don't have all this. Then the Deshaun thing, they really hate me over that because I've been exposing their ass for doing what they doing to Deshaun.
Yeah.
So they don't like that. I brought up the Robert Kraft shit. They don't like that.
And the Daniel Snyder shit. And the
Yeah,
Raiders shit.
corner Daniel Snyder, dude. The NFL got so much shit on them. See, the reason they haven't put Deshaun Watson's thing out, they cannot afford for it to be an appeal. If it's an appeal, if they give this man a year or something and he'll appeal and do all of that, they're gonna be in deep shit because they haven't done nothing about Daniel Snyder getting hit up on that. The NFL getting killed over that. And the NFL's, they just put a black chick as president for the Raiders because they're trying to cover up because they got a sexual assault case going on.
Yep. And then did they put the what you call it in arbitration?
Yeah,
The John
they
GOOO.
No, John Gruden got his shit out of arbitration. It's an open court, so they got to fight that in open court. The Daniel Snyder thing, and this Deshaun Watson thing, and Brian Flores still fighting to get his arbitration moved to open court. So the NFL is in shit, and they're being exposed for being racist because of what they're doing to black coaches, and they're not letting blacks be owners.
Yeah.
Because they just got an owner out there in Denver, and he white. So that basically gives them some
They found somebody. They found somebody in Denver for Denver now.
White coat. Yeah, they put a white guy there. So now they're getting heat for that too.
Wow.
See, that was when they were supposed to make that move with Jay-Z or whatever they was going to do.
That's when you're supposed to put a black guy there to cover up. But no, the NFL is stupid. They're dumb as hell.
They dumb.
Yeah. So basically, you just showed what you are. Then they tried to put a black chick as a president out there for the Raiders. Yeah. Like that's gonna cover up their bullshit. We know what you know.
Yeah. Man, but NFL something else, boy.
Yeah, they are. And then basically Skip Baseless, his punk ass basically said that the Browns gonna regret getting rid of Baker Mayfield.
How?
That'll be this Skip Bayless. What do you expect?
Right. I'm like, dog, are you serious? Regret what? It was like the Panthers gonna take you? Good. Take him. And if he play a certain amount of games, they turn that 5th pick to a 4th round pick.
Listen, man, ain't no sports being played, man. Ain't nothing to talk about and shit.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
Gotta say something.
Right. We gotta say something out here. Damn, we can't keep coming here, me versus Shannon on LeBron,
Right.
And then Zach Wilson out here smashing his mom's friend. And he got rid of his ex-girl. She went over to the homeboy.
Listen, man, I remember going through that phase of wanting to smash all my mom's friends and shit,
Yeah, he did it too. He really did. And then the girlfriend exposed the girlfriend out there, went to the homeboy, but then gonna throw him under the bus because you went to smash his former homeboy. They ain't cool.
Yeah, say allegedly.
Allegedly. No, it's pictures. It ain't allegedly. It's out on Instagram and everything. I got it up right now. I got Zach Woods. I said what I said. I said Zach Wilson said F his girlfriend. I'll just take my mom's friend. That's the name of the title.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you a story that tripped me out. I don't know if y'all seen it, but the one coach, what was it, the volleyball coach or something? She fired. She kicked everybody off the team.
Yeah, the black chick. Yeah, that shit was funny as hell. She got rid of everybody. She cut everybody, dog.
I was like, no. I was like, man. And then they got rid of the AD, the athletic director too.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, whoever that athletic director was, let her do that. They should have got fired. They deserve to get fired. How you kick the whole team off?
Yeah, man, he ain't getting no good D, man. Cynthia Cooper said if you don't get no dick, I'm just speaking the words of Cynthia Cooper.
Preach.
She said you just need some D in your life.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? That's why she fired everybody, man. She ain't getting no good. She ain't had nobody break that back in, man.
Exactly. And she pretty too. And,
I know. It's always the pretty ones, man. He says Zach Wilson is the new Drake. Man, Zach Wilson better ball on the field or they gonna use this against them. Them New Yorkers don't play. They don't care if you white or black. If you ain't playing, they is gonna let you hear it. You suck! Get him out of there! Go smash your mom's friend!
Like, okay.
wouldn't be surprised if they throw eggs on them. They don't be caring.
No, they ain't like Philly fans. Philly's the ones who throw shit at you. Philly way overboard.
Yeah.
New York just talk shit to you. You ain't got to worry about shit thrown at you. They just gonna talk.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oakland, they follow you out to your car and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Hey man, come here, man. Listen, you
Like,
threw 3 kicks. What was you watching? What was you looking at? What the hell are you looking at, man?
get him!
Hey,
Like, damn.
they gonna tie his ass up like the kicker on that commercial. Have him tied up to the damn car and just run that bitch. Like, let him tie to the car. Let it rain
Problem.
out there.
Problems.
So how you feel about the number 1 pick, man, in the summer league?
Paulo?
Yeah.
Paulo straight. Paulo been looking good, man. I mean, like I
He's been
said,
looking very good.
You can't gauge it because they're really not going against nobody. I like
Right.
watching preseason and the regular season to see how he does. I want to see adverse situations, how he plays. But the last game they was in an adverse situation, they choked down the stretch. Sacramento got back in the game, but he kept his composure the whole time. And
I mean,
nasty footwork in the blocks. He's
I
nasty
mean,
in the blocks.
I mean, what you want to see is, I mean, exactly what you've been seeing. You want to see your top pick go up against the other top picks to make sure you got the best one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Ivy been going off. You know what I'm saying?
I told you, man.
My God.
You and Cena, right? That's the best dude in the draft, dog. This dude played at 100. Everybody on 50.
Listen,
this dude ran down the court, full dribble, mid court cross, got to the lane and finished with the left. I said, "Oh my God!"
With the left, bro. I didn't even know he could do that. I'm like, oh, so he can finish with the left too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, when I saw that, I said, "Oh my gosh!" I said, "This dude is a monster." And then I saw Paulo in them play, so I said, "I ain't gonna get my hopes up high." Man, Paulo was putting your boy in a blender. What's his name? The third pick. It was
from
what's his name? Smith.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Oh yeah. He was the 4th pick.
He was putting his ass in the blender on that nigga footwork. Dog, he got better footwork than Shaq and Dwight Howard had, bro.
Yeah,
I've never seen footwork, and he big too. Like he not no 6'6" or he's 6'10" legit.
Yeah, he's 6'10". Yeah.
And he could run the point. I'm like, oh man, dog, that's what I like. And then he made a nasty ass block. It was sudden death. Dude was finna boom, and the nigga said, "Get that shit out of here,
dog." That's instincts right there, man. Like, dog, you get a dude with like I say, if he ends up being a solid defender and shit too, man, that's the best pick y'all done had in years, dog.
Bruh,
you know what I'm saying?
Seriously, he would be the best first round pick because look, D. Howard was a better, he was good on defense because of his athleticism. Yeah. But offensively, he wasn't nothing like this kid. This kid can go left, he can go right, he can post you up, he can read the court, he know where his guys are at, he can pass with his back to the basket.
Yeah,
he hasn't seen that in a long time.
He was doing some nice passes too. I saw that.
Yeah, because right now I got Ivy and then I got him. Like right now, best in the summer league so far, the rookies. Them two been balling. Yeah,
they've been going off, dog. Yeah, that nigga Ivy, man. Like, man, listen, dad. I'm smiling over here, so.
You smiling, nigga. I every day. They like, HD, you happy? I say we finally got somebody with balls, dog.
Man.
Damn.
That block was clutch. That shit was clutch as hell.
Yeah, that was clutch because we was gonna lose. It was sudden death. So I'm like, well, they're gonna pack. I thought they was gonna pack it in, you know what I'm saying? Because in summer league, this dude jumped off of his man turned and said, "Give me that shit." I said, "Ooh, this dude is nasty with it." You know, because all they've been dissing him on is defense. And his first thing he said was, I mean, dog, I can play defense, dog. I mean, we just play different sets of dudes. So, you know, we really didn't play just man defense. We were mainly zone. So,
Right.
you know, he was like, you know, I could play defense and stuff. Like he was saying, yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, just like you said, he got good footwork. He's long. You know what I'm saying? He not even you as a rookie, he's got some NBA size to him in terms of like, you know, he ain't like Czech Holmgren or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? he got some strength to him and shit at what 19, 20, whatever he is. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, he could be. That's what I'm saying. If he could be a good defender, man, look out, man. He might transform your team. You know what I'm saying? Flat out.
I really believe he can make our team better. And you know who else I'm liking too on our team? I'm liking Hampton. I'm glad we didn't get rid of him. Hampton got dog in him. And he gets to the second level like crazy with it. Like, oh my gosh, he got a nasty first step. I didn't know he was this good. I guess he's been working because that was one of my issues I had with him last year was his controlling, handling the ball, and getting to the second level good. Because he was kind of struggling, but he's showing more promise.
You know, his first step kind of remind me of Brandon Roy. Like, yeah, big first step.
You said who?
Brandon Roy. His first step remind me of Brandon Roy. That quick first step.
Yeah. It's not at that level, but I feel you. It's good, but it ain't there because Roy's shit he had something behind that first step too.
Oh yeah.
Plus he could just stop on a dime and pull up on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking forget about it.
Hampton, I'm mad at. But Hampton worked on his step. He's good. And then I like the other dude from Michigan. He's a good spot up shooter and he play defense. He can hit that three. So
you talking about the white boy?
Yeah. No, he light skinned it. Houston from Michigan.
Houston.
Yeah, Houston. Light skinned dude. He was on Michigan. He was a spot up shooter.
Oh, you talking about the other pick that we had?
Yeah, Houston.
Okay.
He's pretty good. He can hit that three, that corner three, and he could play defense too, and he's good at switching.
Yeah, he's a good piece. He's a good.
Yeah, he's a solid piece. That's all he's gonna be is a good role player.
Yeah,
he'll be good at that.
Yeah, correct. Man, I know one thing: the freaking college football NIL is the fucking wild west right now, boy. The way it's looking, man. The way it's looking like the government gonna have to step in, though. The way it's looking like
it's getting out of control.
It's not even gonna be no reason to go to the NFL because these players, man, they getting big money, dog.
No, man, let them get their money, dog. Because I don't even think it's that. I think it's like this, man. They deserve it because look, that's a contact sport. You could get hurt, and then your career could be over in your sophomore year, dog. So in my opinion, I think they fine. I think they should get all the money they can get. I don't care, like bleed them crackers, because they've been making all that money off their ass for these years.
True.
Hell no. Get your money, dog. You can get like 5 million or 10 million, 20, 30, whatever. Get that shit because it's guaranteed to you. NFL, dog, you gotta have a stipulation on your damn contract.
It's salary cap and all that.
Yeah. Hell no, man. Let them get their money, man. Hell no. Cause dog, if they could make damn near 50, damn near 100 million before they get to the league, nigga, they straight. They ain't gotta kill themselves.
Yeah, they ain't even gotta go to the league. Then
that's cool. Don't even go. F the NFL, dog, and these damn racist ass crackers. They've been taking money off our back for all these years.
True.
Hell no.
We argue with it from that point of view. You know, I just think from the you know, at least from the college standpoint, I mean, this shit just is going to kill every small university and shit.
Yeah, Twitter and the Bleacher Report, but the fans been going Man, it's been crazy. For recruiting right now, man, it's literally a bid wars. It's bid wars right now. Like,
Yeah.
it ain't nothing but a big ass free agency. That's all it is.
I think what last year Texas A&M spent $20 million.
Yeah,
That was the first year. You know what I'm saying? This year, who knows what that number's gonna be? You know what I'm saying? You know, some of
Yeah,
these
talking
teams,
about
they're gonna spend.
2023. Yeah, you mean
Yeah,
2020?
I mean, no, this year, when the totals come in from this year, you know, yeah, for the 2023 draft, and I mean, for the
Yeah, right.
2023, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is about to be nuts.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Shit
It
is
is.
nuts. But you know, it's like, listen, but you see what's happening though. Like everybody's consolidating and shit. You know what I'm saying? You see the Big Ten then added USC and UCLA. They probably gonna get Notre Dame
yeah.
and like
UCLA.
Oregon or some shit like that.
Yeah.
SEC, they gonna get Oklahoma and fucking
Texas. They get Oklahoma and Texas.
yeah, they gonna get Oklahoma
SEC.
and Texas, and probably probably a couple more like ACC teams and shit like Florida. I mean, not Florida, but Florida State and Miami and
Yeah,
shit.
that's
You
the
know
rumor.
what I'm saying?
No, Miami
Yeah,
is
you know what I'm
rumored to
saying?
go to. They're rumored to
I
go
don't
to the
know
Big.
why they. I don't
Big
know why
Ten.
they gonna go over there. Both of them niggas trash. They ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, look,
but
the ACC gonna get broke up. Like,
Well,
the
it's
yeah, they
going.
rumor is,
probably
I
yeah
see
they probably
Clemson going. Clemson to me would be ready to go to the SEC,
oh
but
yeah,
everybody else, hell no. Like Florida State ain't. Florida State got talent, but they don't have the depth, and they're still building up. We're still young as hell. We lost so many damn pieces to the draft, and then Miami. I think they got another coach now, or they got the same
yeah, they
coach.
do. No, they
Yeah,
got Oregon former coach Mario.
right. They can't even keep their coaches, so it's like, bro, like they gotta. I
He's
don't.
been recruiting like crazy lately, though, dog. They've been getting 5 stars like crazy lately. If you've been
Oh,
paying attention to recruit, Miami been scooping them out of damn nowhere too.
yeah, because they've been getting because that coach from Oregon probably they seen
Yeah,
him go
it is. It
like
is. It's
because
because
you
of
know
Mario.
they go when the coach go, so they
Yeah.
like boom, we finna go where this dude go. F
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he's a good recruiter, but he just can't put that ish on the field. Like he can't, it can't accumulate like on the
Oh,
field.
he's
He
another.
always did that crap.
He's another Calipari. Yeah,
Yeah,
but you see
basically.
it looks like it's about to be like, you know what I'm saying, like it's about to be the Big Ten and the SEC.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying?
yeah,
And the fucking national championship gonna be decided out of them two divisions and shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? 'Cause,
yeah. The
you know,
Pac-12, and the ACC finna die.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's that. Yeah, the Pac-12 is done. They using
Yeah,
USC and UCLA. It's over with.
Yeah,
It's
it
over
is.
with.
It's done. It's
yeah,
done. It's dead.
It's done.
Pac-12 dead, and the ACC is finna die
yeah.
next.
ACC finna be gone.
Yeah.
They should have been gone a long time ago.
Well, y'all
Yeah.
kept it alive.
It was good. Like when Miami got back into the ACC, you know what I'm saying?
No,
That's when it was at its prime and shit. You know what I'm saying?
it wasn't.
No,
It was Florida State
You
kept.
don't think so?
No, Miami
ACC.
ain't never won
ACC
nothing
is a
since.
basketball conference. That's all it is. It's not a.
Yes.
It's never been strong college football. Miami was better in the Big East. The Big East, they used to have battles in the Big East. Big East was better than the Big
But see, I feel opposite. I feel like I understand they probably had better teams in the Big East, but I mean
They
the
did.
ACC as an overall, like when they re-entered the ACC, I thought the ACC was dope as hell for a couple years there.
Not really. Florida State dominated the ACC from the 90s to the now. Well, not now, but to 2013 or something.
15,
15.
But
Yeah.
the only two teams that kept
Clemson woke up. Clemson
Right.
started getting better.
True.
That
only two
made
teams.
ACC better.
Yeah, true. The only two teams that kept that conference as far as football alive was Florida State and Virginia Tech.
Yeah,
Virginia
right.
Tech kept.
No, Montana was in the Big East. No,
I'm talking about when they came into the ACC. They kept.
Oh yeah. Because Miami got hit with those sanctions.
Yeah.
So they got put back some. So yeah.
So, because you remember Frank Beamer, You know, he was doing this thing. He was ACC. He was. Y'all had them bad. We had Michael Vick and all them. He had a lot of talent come through there.
Oh yeah, Michael Vick was a beast. I knew he was going to be
D'Angelo Hall and a lot of people came through on Virginia.
Yeah, Hall was just athletic and fast. He wasn't really good covering. He was just fast.
Yeah, he was.
Because he couldn't cover those receivers who could run routes.
Yeah. True. Yeah, college football, man. Them Twitter and Bleacher Report, man. You should see it, man. It'd be so funny. Comments, man. Oh my god. Like this one boy, he was a 5-star defensive line. He a defensive end from I think from South Carolina. I think he is. I think South Carolina. His choice was out of Alabama, Clemson, Florida, or I forgot the other team or whatever. But he chose Clemson, and the Alabama fans they were so pissed off. They were so pissed. I'm like, dude. I'm like, y'all been getting damn number 1, number 2 recruiting class for the past 15, damn near 20 years. Stop it.
They was doing the NIL before the NIL and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Get the freak out of here. For real.
That's what I was saying when a couple months ago when Saban was out there talking shit. It's like, all right, nigga, you don't want nobody to come pull fucking Alabama skirt, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's but Jimbo Fisher did that. He exposed his ass, and then Deion exposed him too. It's like, how you gonna hate on Deion? Deion, like, bro, like when he even said that, I even laughed because I played for a historical black college. Like, we don't get money like that, nigga. Like, for you to even think you got money like Deion got. That's why Deion was laughing, like, bro, like you really are out of touch, bro. Like, we don't have white school money. It's like,
exactly.
Not even close.
Boosters
not even close, right? Not even close, bro. We on the chitlin circuit, the white boy. Like, like what are you talking about?
Yeah, like y'all giving niggas condos and shit. They just getting you just getting lucky if you get a little apartment and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas doing it like that.
We'll give you a little meal thing for the whole day. Here you go.
Meal ticket.
We ain't even getting no cash. Moms ain't got no Beamer. Dad ain't got no $100 million suit. Pop still got on the suit, man. He wore on to your prom, like your graduation.
Exactly. Straight hand me down.
I'm like, man, where the hell did Saban get this from? Saban must have snorted some coke, man. Thought he was
he just crying, man. Like nigga spoiled brat, bro.
White
you know what I'm saying?
Man, white privilege.
He is.
Yeah, mad white privilege, Q. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
I hope Jimbo beat his ass again this year. I pray I hope Jimbo beat him again.
I think Jimbo is. They going down there too. Yeah. That'll be even more sweeter if he beat them down there.
Yep.
Who do we got on our wide receiver corps? We got the dude from Atlanta. Gage is nice. He gonna be straight.
You talking about
we're straight over here in Tampa. Tampa gonna be straight. I'm not even worried about it. I'm just worried about the Saints because they always play us tough, dog. They just always play us tough.
They've been kicking our ass for the past 3.
And they've been kicking our ass like since the trash bag days, man.
Even when we was both sorry, nigga, them niggas used to whoop our ass.
They did, bro. We were so trash, dog, and we at least thought we could beat the Saints. They was like, we not trashing y'all, motherfucker. Touchdown. They be rubbing it in our face too. They be cooking gumbo over there, man. We eat some gumbo on y'all field, boy. What y'all doing?
I'm still mad we didn't win that contract,
bro. You have people up there like this, like, we suck. All right, time to be 0-15.
Oh man.
Man, I'm still
We
mad.
got more rings in them dudes though. We got rings and stuff, dog, but I'm mad at the first one because that should have been Dungy ring. Dungy should have had two. Dungy should have had two rings. They robbed him of those rings. Because they wanted the damn Rams to go to the damn Super Bowl because of that story of Kurt Warner and shit.
Yeah.
He was just bagging groceries 2 weeks ago.
All they talked about, bro. Like,
Man,
he played so trash in that game. We shut him down. We shut Barber. I mean, not Barber, but Holt down, Bruce down. We shut they whole Marshall Faulk couldn't even do shit. Every time Faulk got the ball, we was smashing his ass.
Yes, that was the whole thing. Like if you can manage to play physical with him, you could slow down the greatest show on turf.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Plus,
that's why the Patriots beat them next year. They got physical with them.
Yeah. And you remember their defense was trash. The only player they had on D was that safety Arenas, that light skinned nigga.
Yeah, they had Aeneas Williams. That dude
Aeneas Williams. Yeah, that was his name.
Yeah, that's all they had was him.
That's all they had on defense. It was him. I think they had a defensive end too.
They had London Fletcher, I think, too.
Yeah. And like Kevin Carter, I think, was there and shit.
Yeah, Carter was there and DeMarco something at the B tackle. He was a good pass rusher.
But see, I mean, like the whole thing was, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, they put up 40, 50 points in the game. You wouldn't even need the defense and shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? These used to get down.
Mm-hmm. So I used to hate playing with them on Madden because their defense was so trash, but their offense was so damn good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, because the Titans should have beat their ass, but they had Jeff Fisher as coach. He was so damn complacent. He should have been airing it out on their ass.
Man, that Super Bowl broke my heart.
Yeah. I want to see Aaron McNair, man, and they playing this weak ass offense. I'm like, only Jeff Fisher, dog. Yeah. And he still get coaching jobs. I'm like, how?
White.
Yeah.
White.
You ain't lying, he white.
Man, I'm still mad we gave Chris Godwin that damn contract.
Well, you know why they gave him that contract. Because they felt bad and shit about, Brady probably talked them into giving him that contract.
I wouldn't have let that motherfucker walk.
I know you would have. That ain't even no question. I know you would have.
His dropping ball ass, I would let him walk.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
Facts.
Is Gronk coming back?
No, Gronk.
Man, something telling me he gonna come back around the playoffs. I think
so they can just run that one play. They can run that one play. They score every year.
Playoff time, he gonna say, I'm unretiring. And then after that, I think then he gonna retire again. That's what my mind telling me.
Man, that dude done, bro. He is not coming back.
But we don't need him. We done drafted 2 tight ends. We don't need
That's
him.
what I'm saying. We got tight ends. We got people. And then our defense, we done bulked our defense up, so we should be straight.
Man, I'm still mad we ain't draft no corner. We got no corner, dog, and we need cornerbacks, dog. And we ain't draft no corner.
They draft up in front seven.
I mean, all y'all corners went down to injury last year. You know what I'm saying? They was straight. They was just all hurt.
Jalen Ramsey just come out and say some bull crap.
Oh, what? That he his best corner or something the past 5 years? He said
something like that. He was on Twitter talking about the monster on the great corners from Richard Sherman.
Jalen Ramsey need to drink some water with all that sweetness in him. Wash all that sugar out his tank.
Alkaline water.
Yeah, out the line,
with
preferably.
some women. Funny.
I don't know what's up with that boy, man.
Hey, man. That's your man.
Yeah, like T Hub was saying, that's your man's.
Florida State, that's your man.
Yeah, he beat the Florida State. I ain't like his ass there either. I thought he was tutti frutti on Rudy there.
Say on Rudy.
Yeah, that boy Rudy, boy. I swear he tutti frutti on Rudy. I told y'all. I used to tell everybody that. Everybody be like, man, HB, man, he just feminine acting. I said, hell no, dog. He way too feminine. Ramsey was getting cooked by Chase in the Super Bowl. Man, he always get cooked. It's that other dude over there that be balling. That other dude was killing.
That's why Richard Sherman used to always get cooked, dog.
Yeah, Richard Sherman got cooked. The only reason Sherman did good was
I think
that Earl Thomas back there, dog. Yeah, he tried to talk shit and talk shit about Revis, man. I'm like, bro, you ain't on Revis level.
Damn.
You need to sit your ass down. Revis had a whole island named after him, dog.
Revis Island, my nigga.
Hey, nobody had no Sherman. The only Sherman we knew of before you was Clump, nigga. We ain't know you. Or Sherman Hemsley. That's it.
Sherman Hemsley. Mr. Jefferson.
Right.
Talib was all right, but I
couldn't stand Talib. Talib was overrated to me.
Yeah,
he used to get burnt all the time, and then he only fight the soft ass dudes. He never fight nobody that's real.
Right. Yeah, true.
Never, man,
I say Revis was the last great though. The last shutdown, great corner.
Yeah, it was
last
Revis.
Shutdown man to man.
Yeah, it was Revis.
Yeah.
Because Patrick Peterson used to get burned. He was good.
I forgot about Patrick Peterson.
I forgot about him too.
Peterson used to get burned.
In his prime, he was good though.
Man, he just had speed, dog.
He was big. He was like 6'2", 6'3" and shit. And so he was kind of fast and shit. He had long strides, is what it was.
Right. Yeah. Right, but he was getting burnt too, man. The last shutdown we had was Revis.
Yeah.
Before him, we had Woodson and Champ.
Yeah,
Champ Bailey was, man.
Champ was a monster.
Man, Bailey Island, dog.
My cousin was like, Champ or Revis. I said, nigga, Champ, nigga. Did you see what Champ did his rookie year with Dion and Darryl Green? On the side of him, he was taking the number one guys as a rookie.
Yeah.
And locking their ass up. Like Dion was taught, him and Darryl was telling everybody, man, this dude is something different. Then he went out there to Denver. He was shutting everything down, man. Kansas City used to hate playing Denver. He knocking dudes on their head and swatting and getting picks.
Revis was a bad boy too, though. I can't take nothing from either one of them. Revis used to guard the number one guys too. He had to guard them.
Revis raw too. Yeah, hell yeah. You can't go wrong. I thought Champ was slightly better though. Champ had a little better.
I think Champ had probably a little more size on him. You know what I'm saying? But like fucking, I mean, there's pretty much a mirror image of each other.
Yeah, I think Revis was slightly. I don't know. You can't go wrong with either one of them niggas, dog.
Nah, I mean,
either one of them.
I'll say this though, you know, and I'll shoot Revis some bill. You know what I'm saying? Like he played in the era where it was. I mean, you could be way more physical in fucking Champ Bailey in the '90s and shit. You know what I'm saying? But shit, it was harder to play cover in the 2000s. I mean, the way it's got now, it's damn near impossible. You know what I'm saying? But but like he played Revis, he dominated in that transition era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did. When they was turning over, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All the rules changed and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Nigga, man, you watch some good '90s football, like an old school game and shit. That shit is totally different.
Yeah, way different. That's why I said when Moss came, he changed the whole complexion of the game. We ain't never seen dudes just getting burnt like that.
Yeah. Nigga talk about take the top off. You know what I'm saying?
Top off the defense. He right when he run his route, he got his head up. I said this nigga disrespectful.
I'll never forget that when he burnt D'Angelo Hall the first play. D'Angelo Hall was doing all that talk, running his
When
time.
he did the Woodson, when he sunned him, he sunned Woodson. He put his hand on his hand and said, one hand.
I swear, they used to befuddle me, dog. It's how y'all lose on the fly out on the first play of the game and shit. Like nobody comes out the huddle like, hey, watch the fly. You know what I'm saying? They used to throw that shit the first play of the game.
They watched the fly, but Charles Woodson was that guy. Like we never seen him get embarrassed like that because he was locking like Woodson that guy. Like both sides of the ball, and the way Moss just said, because they used to talk about it. What if Woodson went against Moss? And Moss just was like, really? Like, like really? And then he did it. Like he did it, and everybody was like, ooh, that nigga is the dog. That dude Moss is sick. Moss was burning everybody because I swear he did Dallas dirty. He caught a screen and ran straight away speed and burnt everybody.
You can't cover 4-1, dog.
And he's 6'4". Dude, my 6'4", 6'5". It's like
that nigga ran a 4-1, dog.
So he had the speed with the stride and shit, which is like.
And then Randy Moss got a woman bodybuilder pregnant and had Megatron. He was like, Randy, this is our son. He like, it's all about that. Just killing everybody. Like, god damn. I remember one time he did 3 DBs dirty, just
that was Dallas. That was against Dallas and shit.
Oh my god. And I was like, that's Megatron. And then my homeboy was like, nah, nigga, that's Optimus Prime, nigga.
Listen, dad. That nigga Megatron and shit, I used to feel so bad for him, dad, because that nigga Stafford used to just lay that nigga out and shit, dad. And it was like Megatron would be like, I have no choice but to go get this ball and shit.
Yeah. Rob Parker trying to diss him, trying to say he ain't all that. I'm like, Rob, he's playing with bums at quarterback. Like, and he's still out here giving you some yards.
He played with no running game, no.
Listen, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you about Megatron and shit. Like he dominated the game physically. If the Lions was ever like smart enough, dog, to get that nigga a coach, and he had like learned the route tree. And you know what I'm saying? Like proper techniques and shit.
Oh, he would have been unstoppable.
He'd have been for real unstoppable, dog. Nobody coached that nigga when he got here and shit, dog. It was terrible, man.
Because that's what I told people was the difference between him and Moss. And I kept telling my brother, like, dog, Moss can run all the route trees. He can't. Moss can run all the route trees. Like, Moss can do what Jerry does all day, but why would you want him to be that? He can run a 4-1. Jerry ran a 4-6, and you're not gonna send a 4-6 on a fly every play. Exactly. Like you send 4-1, nigga, and the dude's 6'4", so he can do everything that everybody can do. It's like, why would you do that? That's stupid. Exactly. He's not slow like T.O., nigga. He can actually run.
Yeah. True.
So, but that's what killed Megatron if he could have had it. But you know who had the route tree? Just didn't have his leaping ability. That nigga Andre Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nasty with
RJ was straight. Yeah, for sure.
his
He was
head.
To me,
he was he reminded me of Michael Irvin and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
To
He
me,
wasn't
him.
necessarily fast. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But he had hands and you couldn't move him and shit.
You
You
couldn't
know.
Yeah,
move him.
to me, Irvin, him, and Reggie Wayne are the same. They're the same type of receiver to me.
Keyshawn Johnson and
Yeah,
shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yeah,
yeah.
Keyshawn, Reggie Wayne, them all.
Well, hell no, man. I got 3 of them over Keyshawn. Them 3 are way
Oh
better.
yeah, them three.
You don't fuck with give me the damn ball.
Nope.
I didn't fuck. No. I mean, he could catch. Keyshawn could catch. The problem was
That's all he had.
he wasn't gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? He'll catch the ball, but he ain't gonna get to the end zone. Damn, he laughed.
Hey, but listen though, that guaranteed. Like you got to remember, in his day, the first down was powerful. That he was your first down possession
no. But see,
receiver and
that's what
shit.
I'm saying.
That's all he
Like,
was.
if you want to talk about the top hands of all time, Keyshawn's on that list.
Oh yeah.
He got the best hands damn near. Like, he's up there with Chris Carter, Hines Ward, them guys. Like, he got hands. This nigga can catch. Like, I'll take him. I like him. I'm just saying overall, like, once he catches it and I need you to move forward, like Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, and Reggie Wayne got there, dog. Like, I didn't have to wait. You know, they got there. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, dog. Like, would you take Antonio Brown or Larry Fitzgerald?
Oh, that's a no-brainer.
That's
Give me
Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald all day.
Fitzgerald's better than Brown, dog.
Yeah.
I'll take Anquan Bolden over Antonio Brown.
Yeah, I would too.
Man, Antonio Brown was a monster. I mean, Anquan Bolden was a monster, dog.
Very underrated. And he played quarterback first. He played quarterback, and then they moved him to receiver.
He didn't have a position. Listen, dog. I remember his first career game because it was against the Lions and shit. And but no, the reason I remember this game so vividly is because you know what I'm saying. They was talking about Bolden and shit. He had played cornerback, but they was like, he's not going to play corner today. We don't know where he's going to play. He might play tight end, wide receiver, fullback. You know what I'm saying? And so they ended up putting this nigga out on the wings and shit, dog, and he was just crushing us, bro. I think he fucking set the rookie receiver record that he had like 200 yards receiving and shit.
He was a quarterback in Florida State. He was a quarterback. Then I think Chris Winkie or somebody began to show signs.
Oh God, Chris Winkie.
And that's when they moved in a receiver because they found out this guy's deadly when he get the ball in open space. Like, he's gonna kill you. So
on a side note, wasn't Chris Winkie like 30 when he played in fucking Florida?
No, he was 30. Yeah, he was 30, 32, 33. Yeah, he was. He was old. I'm like, why are you playing?
Dude, they give white boys like any kind of chance and shit.
Bro. They don't give us nothing.
Would you think they let a 30-year-old nigga play in college, nigga? Hell no.
Not in a top program like that. No.
Man, listen, my bad. I didn't mean to derail because I fucks with Anquan Bolden. Go ahead, HD. My bad.
No, you good. Go ahead,
man, you know why he was so good for his size though? Because that motherfucker used to chase because right in Pahokee, that's where you're from. They
I know.
Rabbits.
That's where the fast boys come out of.
He was on the train of Rocky and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Anquan was a monster, dog. Like, he could play quarterback, fullback, corner, receiver, linebacker. anything, dog. He could play. The nigga was gifted. He was a Swiss Army knife for real.
Yep.
Why you think what you call it was so fast too at corner? Cause he from Pahokee too. He was chasing Janoris Jenkins.
Oh yeah, Jack Rabbit. Yeah, Jack Rabbit was fast. His problem is he's all athletic. He don't have no technique. That's why he was getting burnt when he went to the Giants.
Yeah,
Man.
His heydays was at the Saints and the I'm trying to remember what was his team before the Saints.
Didn't he play? Hold on, we got the Googles. Hold on.
Damn, I'm trying to remember.
I forgot because he been on a burnt spree the past 5 years.
Yeah, I know. Trying to remember what was his team before, because I remember in college he played for us, and then we kicked him off the damn team because he was beat.
Because he was bad as hell. Yeah,
bad as hell. Yeah.
You talking about Janoris Jenkins?
Yeah, Janoris Jenkins.
Yeah, he got kicked off a couple times, didn't he?
Yeah, he played with the Rams. I was right. He played with the Rams. Then he went to the Giants. Then he went to the Saints. Now he with the Titans.
Bad. Still playing?
Yeah, because he kind of revived his career. I remember at the Saints, he revived it. I remember when he went.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, because in New York he was getting destroyed. They were murdering his ass, dog.
But he was a knucklehead and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is. He a Florida boy, dog. All of us knuckleheads. We can just control like certain people. We can control better than others.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So they couldn't tell him nothing. So he was getting burnt by niggas who ran routes. He was getting killed.
Yeah.
But
football right around the corner.
Y'all rather have Ramsey or Diggs as corner. They both get burnt.
Who you talking about?
You talking about Trayvon Diggs, Trayvon, or Jalen Ramsey at corner? They both get burnt, but
if I had to pick though, Diggs or
Ramsey or Diggs. That's what Daryl Clark asking. Ramsey or Diggs?
Ooh, that's tough. If I had to pick,
I just say Diggs, man, because I don't really like Jalen Ramsey and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just take my feelings out of it. If I had to go both for intangibles, for twishness, the speed, the athleticism, the everything, technique, everything. If I had to choose, it would probably be probably.
I'll go with Diggs, in my opinion.
Damn, that's tough, man.
Because I ain't got to worry about Diggs messing with my booty. I ain't got to worry about Diggs looking at my butt and shit.
But that is a tough one, though. If I take everything out, I don't know. That's tough, though.
I mean, they're very similar and shit.
They are.
Yeah.
They both get burned and they both make plays. After they both make plays and get burnt. They're like they're 50-50.
I don't know. I think both of them like to take gambles too. So it's like,
they both gamble a lot.
They both some gamblers for sure.
Both gamblers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn, that's tough, man. If I had to choose, it'll probably be
Andre or
I'll probably say Ramsey.
Andre was a better overall receiver, but Calvin Johnson had more impact than Andre.
Calvin, they used to treat Calvin with the fucking Randy Moss rules and shit. Like nigga like commit as many defenders to him as you can, basically. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Calvin Johnson was more impactful. Like Calvin Johnson could win the whole game by himself.
Yeah, he can.
Andre is a better. If you want to say receiver, like if you're talking technique, fundamentals, get off the line. The left foot or right foot up and knowing how to break off of the jam and Andre was a monster. Like he's up there, but
He
Calvin,
just never had a quarterback.
he didn't have, but Calvin is more impactful. Calvin is he'll light your ass up. He'll beat you by himself. Andre, Andre, you got to have somebody else you got to have a running game also to help Andre out. But Calvin, Calvin like Barry Sanders, they was the team.
And it was like such a waste and shit.
It
you know
is
what I'm saying?
like waste.
Like I said, like if man, he had went anywhere else, dog, with some real coaches and shit, and he could have really honed in on his route running and shit like that, man. That nigga would have been unstoppable.
That's what pissed me off. They let Matthew Trashfield go to the Rams, but you couldn't let my dog or Barry go get a ring. It's like, come on.
Exactly.
It's like, come on, man.
I mean, even just from a business standpoint, dog, like the packages, like you know what fucking we was gonna get for fucking Barry Sanders and shit, dog. Like you could have rebuilt your whole team off that trade. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all could have got a Herschel Walker type deal.
Yep.
Exactly. It'd have been way better than Herschel Walker.
Way better than Herschel. Yeah.
Motherfuckers was coming in with the offers and shit like a motherfucker, and the Lions just would not.
Dolphins was gonna give you everything. The Dolphins, all the Dolphins needed was Barry. They would have been beating everybody.
Yeah, they were leveraging the most. Yeah. All the picks, everything, dad. You know what I'm saying?
And they was like, no, we don't want to get rid of them. I said, that's why y'all the Detroit Lions. You dumb ass sorry bastards.
You know what I'm saying? What nobody mad that the nigga retired and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody was
I love Barry Sanders, bro. Like
man, everybody loved Barry. Man, we love Barry Sanders.
Yeah, my dad was a Cowboy fan. We were rooting, but every time he played the Cowboys, I used to root for. He was rooting for Barry, dog, because he was the underdog. Yeah, he's the underdog, bro. Like he's the underdog. He's the greatest of all time. Yeah, he's the greatest running back of all time, bro. Like you can't. That's facts. He's in everybody number one. If you ain't got him one, it's like, man.
Yeah.
Dude was that raw, bro. Like he was that raw. He was a better running back. Like the word running back. He was the best running back. Like he did what a running back did.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? And fucking he did it with like no offensive line and shit.
None.
Like it was crazy.
Yeah, because it's like the argument, like with the Andre and Kyle, when you talk about Emmett and everything. Like I told my brother, I'm like, man, Emmett was a complete back, because that's how Emmett was. But the word running back, like if I give you the ball, nigga, whether you got a line or not, and I need you to get us home, nigga, Barry, he was the best running back ever. Like the best. We're not talking about complete back, catch out the backfield. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about running back. Him and the nigga Juice is in my top two, nigga. Him and the Juice is loose. Them niggas, you can't touch them. The Juice, before he was slaying white girls, allegedly, my nigga was
allegedly killing. Yeah, man, listen,
I still got Bo Jackson up there too.
Oh, Bo was a monster.
Bo was a monster.
Bo would have been the best back ever if he ain't shot his hip. He would have been the best. Bro, this dude had a combination of speed, quickness, and everything. Dude, he was Barry Sanders on steroids, nigga.
Pretty much, dog. And it was like, dog, if that nigga really got going and shit, look out.
You saw what he did to the bars.
Man. Brian Bosworth down broke that nigga off. Broke him off.
Chris Bosworth. What was it? Brian Bosworth or Chris Bosworth? What was his name?
Yeah, that was Brian Bosworth, right?
Brian Bosworth, right? Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me see. That was Brian Bosworth.
I think it was
Boz. They called him the Boz.
The Boz. Yeah, I remember the haircut he had. That little.
Yeah, Brian Bosworth. Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
Everybody was hyping him up. Everybody was like, man, he gonna be this and that. Man, he won shit. He was another overhyped white
Broke him off right on the sideline, dog.
sideline, nasty with it.
Hey, I swear though, you know what I'm saying? Listen, dad. And he did this nigga Barry did this to one of my favorite niggas, dog. How this nigga injured this nigga Rod Woodson and shit.
Oh yeah, when he beat the shit out. Oh my god. He literally broke that nigga.
He literally broke that nigga, dog. And this is Rod Woodson we talking about. You know
yeah, dog. Outside of Dion, that was the best corner / like DB in like the 90s.
Nigga, after the injury, he was never the same. Now he went to safety, he was still a dog.
No, he was still straight when he went to safety, man, because that Ravens 2000 team was.
Yeah, listen, he was a dog when he went to safety and shit. That's what I'm saying. He was still a beast after the injury and shit. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't have that step no more.
Yeah, he just ain't had that burst. Like, remember, because like, every time somebody caught that on the flat, he just come up so fast and yank a dude, dog, breaking it. Man, he was a monster corner.
Dog. Who would you say was the last great? I say 2 or 3 running backs.
The last 2 or 3 great running backs.
Yeah.
I say the greatest running back of this generation has been AP and shit.
Yeah, Adrian Peterson. I would say Adrian Peterson. I would say Edgerrin James.
Yeah.
And I would say
I'm talking about just not.
Oh, you talking about recently, like the teams?
Not the teams. I'm just saying, just a running back period. Like y'all going back too far. You going back too far.
You talking about what? The last 4 years?
I'll probably say about 10. Because
about 10.
I still say AP. AP is the best running back. That's like shit. He was like been the best running back in the 2000s to me. You know what I'm saying? I put him up there at the all-time greats. You know what I'm
saying? Say from like that era, like the 10 years. I say AP. I would say Ray Rice. He was underrated.
Yep.
And yeah, Ray Rice was a dog. That little mother sucker.
Yeah. And can catch out the back. He was the like you say, the utility knife and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was. And I don't know who the third is. You had.
This is my 3.
Chris. I was gonna say Chris. I think Chris.
But he was like 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
2 years.
Chris Henry.
Yeah, Chris Johnson. Yeah.
I mean Chris Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like.
I would probably say this is my 3. I would say 9 in order. Just say 9 in order. I would say Ray Rice, doggone Beast Mode.
Oh, I forgot about Beast Mode. Yeah.
And I would probably say that my 3rd would probably
I forgot about Beast Mode. Beast Mode and AP. You gotta have all day.
Yeah, and AP. Yeah, Adrian Peterson. Yeah, they're my 3. Beast Mode, Ray Rice, and Adrian Peterson. They're my 3.
What about old boy that played for the Texans?
Arian Foster.
Yeah.
Oh man, Foster was.
He got the numbers though. He got the numbers.
He only had he had that many years though.
Man, go look at his numbers. I think he's like top 5 all-time yards.
Yeah, Arian Foster got numbers.
Yeah.
Foster was a monster.
Hell
He
no,
got hurt.
He just never won nothing. He just never won shit.
But he was with the Texans, bro. Come on.
I know.
Come on, bro. He was with the Texans, and when he was healthy, he was killing.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who around that time who was around that time with him? Was it Joseph Adams?
Yeah, LaDainian Tomlinson and shit, LT and shit.
LT, Joseph
You know.
Guy, him. Was it Deuce McAllister? Deuce McAllister.
I forgot Frank Gore as well. Frank Gore was.
Oh, Frank Gore. Oh, yes. He's in the top 3, dog.
Yeah, it's
I
top
forgot
3. I
about
got
Frank Gore.
Hell
I
no.
got Frank Gore in my top 3 with AP.
Yeah, he's in my top 3 for sure.
Yeah.
You put Frank Gore over
and
Ray
Marshawn.
Rice?
Huh?
You put Frank Gore over Ray Rice?
I think he did it longer than Ray Rice.
Hell yeah, Frank Gore, nigga.
Yeah,
Frank
Gore
was
was
a
good.
monster.
Yeah, he was.
I love Ray Rice. But Frank
I
Gore,
love
and he
Ray
did it
Rice.
for years too.
Yeah,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
Nah, man. I gotta go, bro. I gotta smoke on some of that Frank Go, nigga. You know, I gotta run over.
Frank Gore
I gotta
did
run
have
over these haters.
a longer longevity. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. like I fucks with Ray Rice and shit, but dog, Gore did it longer and harder and shit.
AP, Marshawn, and Frank Go, and bro. And I mean, Marshawn was getting it in with the Bills, nigga. He was getting in with the Bills.
Yeah.
Went to Seattle and took off, and that run against the damn Saints, dog.
Oh, the stiff arm.
Oh God,
man,
the whole team. And then
you know who never
jumped in the end zone. I said,
I remember watching that shit, dog. Like, oh my fucking God!
Everybody watched it. Everybody stood up like, did he just do this to win the game? And they was like 7-9. Like they had a trash record. He carried them to the playoffs.
They was about to miss the playoffs.
Yeah, he got in the playoffs. He thought he stiff ass dude did a little jump back, cut up the fit. I said, no, he ain't finna do it. He did it. I said, this nigga did it, nigga.
Wasn't that Darren Sharper? He stiff armed too and shit. You know what I'm saying?
He stiffed off a bunch of people. He stiffed on the whole Saints defense. Everybody got the stiffy.
You know who never get their flowers? And he was just so quiet. He wasn't flashy. He was just he was like the Tim Duncan of the Rick was Sean Alexander, man. He'll never get his props, dog.
Great.
See, I thought you was gonna say Frank Gore, because Frank Gore to me was like he wasn't flashy or nothing like that. He just run your ass over.
Sean Alexander was always a poor man's Eddie George to me. He was just always.
But he had a good career. Now he had numbers. Now
he had numbers, but he was kind of soft, dog. Like he ain't playing that one playoff game. He on the sideline clapping and running around. Like, man.
I would more or less compare him to like the David Robinson.
Yeah. Built like Tarzan and play like Jane ass niggas. I can't give him no bell.
He was alright though, you know.
Le'Veon Bell is a big soft dude. He is scat back. He don't play like his. He don't play like his eyes. Shady was a bounce outside runner, dog.
Yeah, he was a bounce
In between the tackles, you pop his ass. He wasn't shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, see that he was like a long list of backs. Like, see them niggas tried to be Barry and shit. Dog.
Yeah.
That shit don't work out in the pros.
He was a broke foot Barry. Like, he wasn't even a poor man's. He was a broke foot Barry.
I mean, niggas get away with that shit in college and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, dog, in the pros and shit, nah, nigga, you better run north and south, bro.
Priest Holmes was a dog, nigga. What you mean?
Priest Holmes, he injuries and shit. Yeah. Man, the Chiefs always had they had back-to-back running backs for like 2 years in a row.
Him and then Jamal Charles and Larry Johnson. It was him then Larry Johnson.
That nigga Jamal Charles, dog. Oh my God.
Running backs. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
Nigga. Nigga, that nigga, how do you have Jamal Charles, Larry Johnson, and Priest Holmes back to back to
And
back,
ain't
dog?
win shit.
Didn't they have
Ain't win shit.
They
That's
had
why
Kareem Hunt too.
That's why C Penn milking this Patrick Mahomes shit right now.
Didn't they have Kareem Hunt? Didn't they have him too?
Yeah, they had Kareem Hunt.
So that's 4. That's 4. That ain't 3. That's 4.
Nigga, they always had a bag. They had
Oh.
the Nigerian Nightmare. Remember they had the Nigerian Nightmare?
Yeah.
They always had a bag.
Yeah, they did.
Always. Damn.
They
Yeah.
never won shit.
Never won shit. Till they got a quarterback.
They probably got a quarterback. Penn don't know how to act. That boy that be capping for everything, cheese.
Yeah, he does.
Just like Chris C be capping for them Lakers. He capped for them cheese.
Yeah, and what's kind of cap for the Boston Celtics?
Oh, Christian. Yeah. Christian was quiet though about that Panther pick. I told you the other day. He gonna hit me up the other day and try to be all cool, but man, I don't even know what they doing, man. I ain't gonna. That's your team, man. That's your team. You know what they doing. You was talking all that shit about the Celtics and your other team was doing shit. That boy gonna be repping the Saints probably this year, bro. So hey.
Yeah.
That's funny, dog. That's funny, man.
I be laughing because all these dudes. That's why I be laughing. Like when people don't, people just funny to me on here, dog. It's just hilarious.
Hilarious, dog.
Right.
Oh,
yeah. Q was like, I wonder what Christian gonna say. I say he ain't saying shit.
Yeah.
You know me yet.
8 people on that nigga, man.
You know, bro, when Boston made that move for Broad and that dude was calling, talking shit, everything. When the Panthers screwed up, man, he was like, look, man, I don't know what they're doing over there, man.
Crickets. That's all you heard was crickets.
Man, bro, I said, bro, I don't know what they doing, but if they think Cake or Trashfield gonna save them, man.
What are you thinking?
They got their white boy, man. They got their white boy.
Right.
Speaking of free agency, I saw fucking John Wall signed with the Clippers.
Yeah.
Did that happen?
Yep. He with the
Clippers.
And they signed nothing.
Ain't
no damn.
Man, I think that. I mean, this is all contingent on if Kawhi is healthy. Come on. But I mean, dog, if Kawhi is healthy, I don't know.
Listen, all I need, everybody talking about that KD and Kyrie shit. I'm like, y'all sleep on the Clippers, nigga, what they been doing.
I ain't worried about the damn Clippers.
Paul George, worry about them.
Paul George and John Wall, them two choking ass Negroes.
I agree with you, but playing with Kawhi though, you know what I'm saying? Playing with Kawhi though, you know.
Playing with LeBron. They was playing with LeBron, and that's different.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If they was playing with KD or something like that, but I'm talking about playing with Kawhi.
I don't care.
Y'all rather have Kawhi, Pandemic P, and Wall, or Bron, Kyrie, and Street Clothes. I'd rather have Kawhi and Pandemic P because at least P gonna be there.
Yeah.
Kyrie gonna be hurt. Like game.
Yeah, we don't know where Kyrie might be on flat Earth somewhere. You know.
Right. What's up, Nene? Chilling. Yeah, dog. He gonna be on flat Earth somewhere chilling.
Yeah,
talking about somebody said something wrong to him.
Listen, dog. I ain't got time for Kyrie's drama, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Trailblazers gave what's called a hell of a deal, didn't they? $60 million for 2 years. Got dog.
Oh, you talking about Dame Lillard punk ass? Look,
he signed an extension.
Yeah, he signed an extension. The only reason he signed the extension is because Giannis and Steph just won. So he don't want to go hop on another team because he was talking all that shit. He don't want to get exposed for what he said.
I mean, I ain't mad at him for re-signing. I mean, here's the thing. I thought at certain points during the year, like he was looking fucking like he didn't want to be there and shit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And fucking the other nigga they got, oh my god, what was this nigga's name? The other point,
Anthony
Simons.
Simon.
That nigga is a dog. You know what I'm saying?
They don't
And they
get
was,
But see, that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, bro, I've seen this before. Look, if Dame let the young bull eat, if he let the young bull eat, Blazers will be dangerous this year. But I don't trust them. I don't trust Dame. I don't trust Lane Time. Talking about
yeah,
Dame pulled.
Time. I
yeah.
don't see it. I just don't see it, bro. Like dog, I just take him as a guy who's worried about more off the court stuff. Like, it's like, bro, like I don't. And then the dude on the sideline faking like he calling somebody at a summer league game. He got put on expos. It's like, come on. Like,
Listen,
dog, like, come on.
you know how I feel about Dame and his game and shit.
Nigga, you know how I feel about him.
Yeah.
It ain't just you.
Yeah.
You talking about you know how I feel about it. I feel the same way about that nigga too. All right.
But I'm just saying though. I'm saying though, like they played a good, like Chauncey Billups had them playing a good, like a good balanced basketball out there and shit.
I trust Big Shot all day.
Yeah.
I trust him. I love Chauncey Billups ever since I think he was at Kentucky or something.
He went to Colorado.
Yeah, Chauncey went to Colorado. Yeah, he went to Colorado. My bad. Ever since he was there, I messed with him. Respect the Chauncey. Dame, nigga, Dame. Man, look, I don't believe Dame could be like Iverson. Iverson would buy in. Dame not gonna buy in, bro.
He's not.
And then he not gonna play defense on the point guards. Iverson used to lock them point guards up.
Hey man, Dame pulled a 50 Cent, man. Laughing straight to the bank.
It's like you said, it's like that year, dog. They had the Warriors. They had no KD. That was your perfect time to eat.
Yeah,
that was your perfect time to eat. Y'all was winning in all 4 of them games, and y'all lost. Y'all basically was Orlando Magic, nigga.
They got swept
just like them. Orlando, y'all was up and y'all lost.
Yeah, it's like, nigga, you got to the conference finals, dog, and the lights got way too bright, nigga.
You know the only thing I remember Dame when he hit that game-winning 3 and he said bye to Westbrook. That was it.
Yeah,
that was it.
They always choke. OKC always choke.
Yeah, like that was him in Pandemic Pete, please. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And a broke ass Melo at the time. Like nobody.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? They had an easy path there, and when they got there, they got their ass cooked. You know what I'm saying?
Because I think they played the Nuggets next. Yeah, they had an easy schedule. They played the Nuggets next. Because Warriors played all the beasts.
Yeah.
They ain't play nobody.
Yep.
Yeah, he wanted this KD talking about I'm not running from it. I'm staying here. And I tell my brother-in-law today, I'm like, dude, KD left because they destroyed the OKC team, bro. You know they got rid of Harden and Serge in them, right?
Yep.
He went to Golden State because he wanted to win. He was tired of losing.
Yeah.
He played 9 years.
Let's not get it twisted, man. Like KD can play ball, nigga. You kind of garbage, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, dog. That's what I'm trying to say. What's up, Nerdy Blue?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, I'm just coming by to support right quick and just say what's up. Well, unfortunately, I'm at work right now.
Yeah, I'll be on the other page in 2 days, nigga. It'll be up, but I'm still gonna drop over here too, man. We finna build both of these shits up because YouTube don't like me doing my thing.
Right. Unfortunately, I'm out witnessing right now, so it's bullshit. But yeah.
What's up, DD?
So I'm just here to support. I'll check it later. All right.
Oh yeah, be safe, man. Appreciate that, Nerdy Blue.
No problem. All right, see y'all later. All right.
Nene was looking good over there. Where did he at?
What? Nene was on here?
Yeah, she was just on here looking good in her chocolate. Look at chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Light skinned niggas love the Hershey's.
Listen, dark skinned niggas love the Hershey's too.
And then Q like this next to T, like you already know T. you know Q over there up to no good, like no T. Ain't no sprinkles over here, bro. We not happy.
Don't do me, man. Don't do me.
Don't do me. No, man. Hey, he over there like this, T.
Bill Cosby putting pop face and shit, you know what I'm saying?
He like this with the face like
Don't do
Please, you wish me luck, man. What? He dumb as hell.
I'm telling you. Q like this. Hey, you always hate it, nigga. At least you can wish me luck.
Don't do that, nigga. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't change your mind.
Hey, T, Q like this, man. Dog, you ain't shit even on another page, HD. You ain't shit.
You got 2 pages, nigga. 2 pages where you ain't shit.
That's what you be like that quick. Like, hey, stand your ass, HD. You on 2 pages, ain't shit, nigga.
Ain't shit.
Ain't shit. And I'm like this. Guess what, Q? I'm gonna drop about 2-3 more pages. I ain't gonna be shit either. I might call the next page. I ain't shit.
Listen, that with 2 eyes, you know.
2 eyes in it, so y'all know it's
coming. Call the next page. I got the last laugh. Halos.
And then the 5th page gonna be called F YouTube and all.
With 2 eyes, nigga. 2 eyes, nigga.
This game gets swept by Anthony Davis. Yeah, he got swept. That's what I'm saying. He had a horrible career. And everybody want to kill Kevin Durant. I'm like, nigga, Kevin Durant at least was balling out in the games he lost. This nigga was trash. Anthony Davis and Rondo. Rondo was giving him the business in that game. It was incredible.
Listen, man, we know what Dame is, man. You know. Somehow he ended up on somebody's top 75 list and shit. That shit is just ridiculous.
LeBron put that nigga on top 75 list.
That shit.
That's all right. You can still come up. We know
you in the
bed
with your headscarf on. You straight
for real. Ain't nobody go judge. We don't care about all that. Hey.
No, we ain't bougie over here, but other pages, them dudes, I don't know if they straight or not because they be bougie as hell.
Listen, I should pull a Q and shit and be like, they playing. I mean, you playing, but I'm not.
Oh my gosh! Hey, C-Pin saw that shit the other day. C-Pin called me on the phone crying, dog, laughing.
Oh my god, dog.
He was like, man, come on, man. What? He was like, dog, Q annihilated this dude, bro. I said, I don't know what was up with it. Q just came on here and said, I'm sorry, man, HD. hey, T, it's like you at school and somebody and your homeboy come up and everything. You with this homeboy over here, you know, he kind of, he ain't, you try to cover for him and make sure, but your other homeboy like, man, I'm sorry, T though, man, I gotta get him.
Nigga, that is exactly what happened now. That is exactly what happened now.
But I love little homie, but I gotta get him.
Oh my God.
I was telling C-Pen, dog, when he be popping off, and I be telling dudes, don't pop off if you gonna get flamed.
Listen, don't do it.
Just flamed them. And I ain't even know he thought it was cool after the first minute. Then B&T like, damn, nigga, you calm down. He like, you like, nah, man.
Nigga, I wouldn't say necessarily calm down. It was just like, damn, dog, you've been roasting this nigga for about 45 minutes now. And shit.
For about 2 hours, dude.
That was at that point.
Wild, bro. It was damn near the whole first half.
Nigga, remember the nigga strictly went away, dog, left and came back right back to get the flame.
Man, watch him come back and try to get that shit.
I just told y'all he was gonna come back and forget that shit. Told y'all he was gonna come back.
I was over here crying, bro. I had to walk away from the computer. Q had me crying so bad. He had me crying so bad. That shit, that I ain't never heard nobody get cooked like that since the night.
Epic.
Uncle Frank went it Christian. That was the last time I heard him cook like that. Oh my God, bro. That nigga cooked that nigga worse than that, nigga. Because at least Christian had some comebacks. This nigga ain't had no comebacks, dog.
Listen. Listen, dog, when he left, he just kind of inched his way up out of there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, he went at the screen. Q step in like, man, Chris, like Strictly gone. Watch he come back, act like ain't nothing even happened and shit.
Right.
Oh shit, dog.
I don't recall y'all foolishness, man. I ain't messing with y'all.
Listen, my stomach remembers that shit, nigga. My stomach still got pains in it, nigga, from that night, nigga.
Ain't nobody did. Hold on, remember when Detroit T and Nick Jacobs almost rolled shit Mac Fat? I don't remember that, but everybody told me that they was.
Oh my God, Mac Fat.
I heard they went in on Mac Fat. Like Nick Jacobs had enough. Like he just stepped in and said, "I've had enough of this shit." Yeah, dog, they said Nick snapped, dog. They said Nick came in with the AR, nigga, and let him have all of it. Let him have it all.
Mac Fat was crazy. Oh, this was a while ago, dad. Matt Fat just be talking crazy and shit. Like he was trying to go in on Isaiah Thomas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Slow down, nigga. Like, what are you talking about, dad?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you just get to a point where he just keeps saying the same shit over and over again. And it's like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even say nothing else to you, dog.
Jose cook everybody. Like,
oh man,
it's like pick a damn order and see when Jose cooks somebody, nigga. Like, he cooks everybody and shit. Like,
he got Christian. He told Christian up that one night.
Oh yeah, he did. He went in on Christian. That shit. I was over there crying. Dog.
I think the best was
that was the good days.
With Chris C with Christian about when he was telling about the Boston Celtics. We was
Oh, he was like, man, stop capping, dog. But Chris C be stick riding Christian sometimes, dog. So you can't even really take that serious. It'd be like, come on, Chris C.
Like, why we always gotta shoot Christian some bell, man? Like, always need some motherfucking bell and shit.
I'm about to call him Chris Liberty Bell C, nigga. Like, you shoot Christian some bell, I'd be like, bro, it's okay to disagree with the nigga on live, dog. Like, we're not picking on the nigga. The nigga can take care of himself. He a grown man.
No,
exactly.
Damn. T, I don't think you remember this one, T. Man, y'all always take it up for C-Pen, man. Y'all always.
Christian said that dumb shit.
I'm like, everybody was like, dog, like, only time C-Pen snap is like T. I think T said that shit.
Y'all always take it up for C-Pen.
Yeah, like CC-Pen is official. You know what I'm saying? Until he's talking about the Chiefs and shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? He tries to keep it real about the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know.
We know. It took for them to lose for him to finally give me my props and shit. I'm like,
then he came to the light. He came
like, saving y'all ass, and he be trying to make it like, man, no, they not. I'm like, bro, they be saving y'all ass, dog. What is you talking about, dog? They've been saving y'all the whole year. Y'all
but listen, don't get Q and don't get that nigga Cino started on no damn Chiefs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Q and Cino go in on the Chiefs. They go in on the Chiefs. The best one to me is when Brooklyn Giz always come in giving prayer for Kobe Bean Bryant, then pursues the ass. Why are we talking about them sorry ass niggas? Yeah, Brooklyn is real. He lose me though with the AI shit. He don't like AI for nothing. I don't know if Bubba Chuck smashed his chick or his mama, one of them, but he hate Bubba Chuck. He hate
Listen, it was just recently that the other stream he was on, or the last one I seen him on and shit, he was actually talking about how he had been capping the whole time about Marbury being better than Iverson and shit. I'm like, what? I'm like, this is foreign, dog.
I'd have been like this. Nick.
Listen, dog. I'm like, let him have his moment. His moment of truth and shit.
Well, outlawing, it was funny as hell too. Outlawing, was it outlawing LB?
Oh, those are always funny.
No, about the cheap. One cheap and the other one expensive.
He said what, Q?
The cheap and the expensive. One expensive nigga and the other one a cheap nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the eternal battle between the broke nigga and the trick and shit. You know what I'm saying? The cheap nigga and the trick nigga and shit. You know, the eternal battle.
Laughing my ass off. I thought I did great titles, nigga. T gonna have to give me some titles now. Going in killing these niggas.
It's funny. It's a classic dynamic. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I remember that when dude said Kobe was a role player in that meeting.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Uncle Frank, me, Nick. I don't know if T was there that day, but
I wasn't there.
He wasn't there, but we all let that nigga have it. And I was like, how is he a role player, dog? Like, what are you talking about? And then they was talking about, well, how come he averaged in the finals the first year? I'm like, bitch, he got hurt. Go look at the playoffs. He was averaging 24, 25 a game, you dumbass nigga. Is you stupid? Like, I was in on that dude, bro. Pissed me off, bro. I had to go get another drink. He pissed me off. He done killed my buzz with this. See, they always want to disrespect Kobe, but they give that bum ass stat padding dude all the praise. Like he ain't he the real role player.
Real for real role player, dog.
Right, he's a real role player.
For real.
All the time. But y'all remember that Uncle Frank cooked his ass with facts. Uncle Frank brought them stats out. See, when Uncle Frank bring the real stats out, and he ain't know what to do. And then I killed his ass with what happened in the games because I watched them. Because I was in high school when Kobe was getting off against everybody in the West. And Kobe came up because his first year, like people forget, dog, Dale Harris believed and seen Kobe and knew Kobe was finna be that guy. He said it. That's why he got fired, because Nick Van Exel was beefing, because Nick Van Exel didn't want to listen.
Yeah, so that was a struggle.
Yeah, that was a struggle. And then because I remember one dude last night I was talking to and shit, dude. I go to work with and shit, cool people. He from Cali, and he was telling me all type of shit about oh man, I like the Nick and who he said we got an argument because he said you got Kobe over Jordan. What, nigga? I said hell yeah, nigga, what? And we was just arguing for about almost half an hour, nigga, in the parking lot. You know, motherfuckers was walking past, was like, oh shit, two niggas. Like, we're gonna walk
you hold on. Felton Moore, you mean tell me I wasn't in that conversation either?
No, you weren't there, Q. It was me, Cino, Frank, and
about the Chiefs lost Super Bowl. Damn.
Oh yeah, that one time. Oh yeah, C Penn left, dog. Yeah. Q wasn't there, but we made C Penn leave and shit. C Penn was hot. And we told C, because I think I had a live on my page, and then we left and went over to Cino shit. And C Penn was over there because everybody was looking for C Penn. That boy T came up, man. Where's C Penn at? T stupid. He for the BS, nigga. That's why I be laughing.
And I went and bought steak with his money.
You talk about the dude who be looking like he be recording records in the basement or something. Yeah, that nigga.
Oh. Hey, HD, you remember that one crazy nigga that was on Cino page? That crazy dude?
Oh yeah, it looked like Burple. You talking about Burple?
Oh man.
I think he was from the military. He was old.
Oh no, you talking about that other dude? Yeah. He was psycho. And y'all left me on there. You and Christian just left my ass on there with the crazy dude. Yeah, dog. You know how you see how they do me, man? And Arab, they just bounce quick.
Dog. When I say that nigga was crazy, man.
Because I don't remember this.
I told him straight up. I said, dog, you crazy for real.
I'm surprised Nick Wright number 6 on his top. Hey, man, Nick Wright, listen, all of these guys love Kobe. They have to hate Kobe because that's the narrative. Listen, they can't put Kobe over. Why do you think they gave him that Oscar, bro? Because they owed Kobe some rings. Kobe should have had 7 or 8. They hated on Kobe because they didn't want him to be better than Jordan, dog. They don't want him. They know he surpassed Jordan. They don't want him to surpass it. They got to keep that bullshit going. They got to keep Michael Jordan as the greatest ever. It's marketing, dog. Like y'all don't understand. They marketed. You got to understand when Mike came in the league in the 80s, he was a little nigga. Nobody seen Michael finna win 6. And then you got to remember the Celtics lost Len Bias. So that was going to be his competition in the 90s was the Celtics and Len Bias. But they lost Len Bias and Lewis and them. And then the Pistons, they got old. Because people forget, they were like, oh, but they were 29 or 30. Bitch, they were old. You know how many playoff games they played in?
I was just about to say, they've been in playoff battles since 85. Warren.
Since 85. And then Nick Wright got Kobe number 6. Nick Wright know Kobe better than all them niggas, dog. Like, stop it. Like, they just don't want to give him his props because they look at him as, okay, he's just like Mike. We can't have him replace Mike. So we got to keep Mike as the figurehead. Mm-hmm. But if Kobe didn't catch the case, dog, they wouldn't have had a problem putting him over Mike. If he didn't catch that allegation.
I mean, when it comes down to it, Doug, it's all about hype, and you know what I'm saying. The NBA, like it's about to go away from Mike, and it's gonna go to LeBron and shit, and they gonna call LeBron the greatest ever and shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Once he retires and shit,
And
it don't have nothing to do with for real shit. You know what I'm saying?
And the NFL is gonna do the same thing with Tom Brady. Like one day, we might be what we in now? 30, late 30s?
You talking about Rage Man Reggie? You talking about Reggie? Yeah, I cussed his ass out when we got to the back stream, and I put his ass in his place. That dude named Reggie, who always come on there, said that Kobe was a role player. And I cussed this nigga out like, nigga, if he's a role player, then who was taking all the clutch shots to win games? He gonna say Ori. I'm like, dude, Ori wasn't the only one hitting clutch shots. Kobe was hitting all the big shots at the end of games. Ori just hit that shot. Ori hit that shot against the Kings because nobody was paying attention to Ori. You know, everybody don't pay attention to Ori because he's not the main guy. He's like the fifth or sixth guy.
And I mean, some of it is just damn luck. Like when he fucking was in hit that shot against Sacramento, the ball just rolled out to him casually.
Everybody trying to act like Ori. I'm like, dude, Ori was a solid role player. He did a lot of great things for those Laker teams and the Houston team and the Spurs team. But dog, he wasn't the focal point. I'm not taking him over no T-Mac. I'm just sorry. So it's like Rage Man Reggie said that shit because he tried to say he like SB Sports Talk. Like, oh man, but you know, Kobe, but I give SB this. SB ain't never called Kobe no role player. He actually liked Kobe, but which is surprising. But he say he a Derrick Rose fan, but he is a LeBron fan. I keep telling him. You don't want to believe it.
He one of them closet LeBron fans and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Ray, and he said he want to be a journalist, and I told him, I said, okay, so if Kobe's a role player, dog, then why from 2002 to like 2010 they had Kobe as the best player, the guy
I had to leave him.
to close the game.
I had to leave him.
So it's like, what are we talking about? You know, he was
too crazy.
He was a guy that don't know what the hell he talk. He's a guy who's a shock value guy. He looks at stats and be like, well, why did Kobe just score this? And I'm like, it depends on what the game was, nigga. Kobe didn't bring the ball up all the time. He played off the ball. He didn't get the ball in his hand a lot of times till they got to the point guard across the half court, like a real offense is supposed to be ran, not the LeBron offense where he dominates the ball 90% of the time. So, I mean, you can't argue with these guys, man. These guys are stupid. Like, that's why I say I'm going to tell people, man, you got to put some money in the Cash App to argue. I'm not arguing.
For real.
Yeah, for real.
It's a waste of time.
Especially about the same bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, I'm like, bro, I'm not going to change. Like, LeBron is trash, bro. Like, him and Shaq, I don't like them. Like, they're great talents, but they're not great basketball players. I watch these guys. I was telling this dude last night in the parking lot, he came up to us and shit, like, you know, he was saying, like, and I told him, I said, because he just started watching basketball, and even this guy tell you LeBron ain't got no moves, like, his mechanics are trash. And he just started watching basketball 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious.
Every time this dude turns, it's like he got to take a shit. It's like, what are you doing?
He was Darryl Clark. He really was. That's true. Nick Wrong was a KD fan. He damn sure
he a KD fan. All of them niggas love KD. They mad at they mad at KD because he beat LeBron James. He beat LeBron and he went to play with Steph. They don't like Steph. They have to deal with Steph. They don't like Steph because they feel like Steph has ruined the game by all these 3-pointers and shit. They don't like that. They feel like it's arcade basketball.
I don't think anybody will surpass Brady Man, maybe one day when we probably 80 years old, probably they might have somebody on.
But you know what? Listen. It's like that video I sent you the other day. That clip video I sent you the other day. HD.
The clip.
Yeah, with the ref calling the kids basketball game.
Yeah,
and he fucking travel. He tried to do the little Harden step and call travel. He couldn't believe it. I'm like, bro, that is traveling. Everywhere else except the NBA and shit. You know what I'm saying? The NBA let them niggas get away with that shit, nigga. But no, nigga, that is a travel, bro. You travel. You know what I'm saying? Like these kids, you know what I'm saying? They be watching. I mean, I remember being that age and shit. You know what I'm saying? And trying to do what you see on TV get done and shit. But it's like, man, like a coach got to reel you in, man. You know what I'm saying? Coach always tell you, nigga, that you don't do that shit. That's the pro game and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. And fucking, but, you know, coach, they just let the players do what they want.
I remember that, Andrew Walker. I remember that.
Oh, yeah, when dude said Duncan Robinson, what happened to Duncan Robinson? What happened to him now?
Yeah, I remember
that. You talking about the Trae Young or Duncan Robinson and shit?
Yeah,
I remember that retarded shit.
And the shoot, nigga, Trae Young hit way more pressure shots than this crap.
Dog, that's some of the stupidest shit I've ever heard, nigga. Like,
talking about his percentage is this. I'm like, yeah, because nobody worried about him, nigga. He's not. It's like Robert Horry, nigga. Like, nobody worried about the niggas.
Listen, this nigga said he'd rather have Tim Duncan, he'd rather have Duncan Robinson over Trae Young. Good night, man. Good night.
I remember the greatest preacher words, boy. When you start listening to him, boy, but he's so believable, boy. He'll get you hooked, boy. If you ain't strong in your faith, what's his name? About them Bears, about the Chicago Bears.
You talking about
Sledge?
Yeah, Sledge be capping for them damn Bears. All them Bears, the Bear fans are just like Cowboy fans. At least Cowboys won 5. They only won 1.
Hey, boy, he hooked Gavin, man. He told Gavin brain up, man.
Man,
that's one of my favorite things is the rain on Sledge's parade and shit. You know what I'm saying? I always gotta tell Sledge to back up and think about the things that he's saying and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like hold on now. Like, dog, you capping, bro. You capping. Stop it. Damn Bears. That nigga's trash, bro.
Yeah, he tried to say that numbers don't lie, but see, this is what I'm saying. The stats are basically documenting what a player did. That doesn't mean that they impacted the game. I could have a triple-double, but we lost by 10 or 15. So was my triple-double impacting the game? No, it wasn't. We lost the game. And this is what I was trying to tell the dumbass dude that night with Duncan Robinson and Trae Young. Trae Young shoots a lower percentage because he has the ball in his hand more and he shoots more shots. That doesn't mean he's not efficient. That just means that he shoots to get himself in a rhythm. Like, that don't mean nothing. Like, field goal percentage was made to show you what area that you're more effective in. It's like baseball.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
by number in baseball, like, yeah, you'll have a lower like the lower your percentage is, like that means you're efficient at certain parts of the game. The higher it is and everything, they look at that as bad. So I'm just saying it's a difference how you look at the numbers in the game. It's different.
I mean, it's this simple, man. Like, Duncan Robinson, dog, has, like, he can't even, like, you don't want him putting the ball on the floor. His job is not to put the ball on the floor and shoot. He has to get to his spots, get his hands ready, and shoot. That's his job and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trae Young has to do he has to be able to shoot from anywhere on the floor, whether he's spotting up or whether he has the ball in his hands and shit. You know what I'm
Take people
saying?
off the
Like
dribble, all this stuff.
like he has way more scenarios where he can shoot the ball and shit. You know what I'm saying? From different points on the court. You know what I'm saying? Like more points on the court. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it's like, man, no, you just don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Nobody's looking at percentages like dog. They created these percentages and shit from the
Man.
analytical people, like to try to make it into something. It doesn't mean shit. Like efficiency, it depends on where the player plays from. Like how do they play the game? Like what are their spots? Like,
I mean, percentages don't even matter anymore because it's all about shooting and volume and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like percentages used to have a more impact on the game, but now it's just all about shooting as many shots as you can shoot. Yeah, so percentages like don't even matter no more.
It don't. Yeah. Just like they create freaking stats for LeBron. Well, in the third quarter, LeBron like
right.
Yeah. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody pays attention to the percentages and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, dog, you just don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, percentages showed you and everything. Yeah, like back in the day, yeah, because the game was played like the real basketball game.
Right.
So, a guy who shot in like the 40 percentile from the three, you would give him the ball to shoot from the three. A guy who
played inside outside.
Yeah, a guy who had a 50 percentile. A lot of the if we're going off a field goal percentage, centers and power forwards had the best field goal percentage
because they played closer to the basket.
Right. So that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. And then they like to use that with Michael and Kobe. Well, Michael's 50%, Kobe's 44. I'm like, yeah, because Kobe can shoot. His range was all over the court. Michael's range was inside the mid range and the basket. That was his shit. So it's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, the game was played inside outside back then.
Right.
That was outside.
Right. That's all it is now.
Yeah.
So he of course is gonna say, I want Duncan. It's like, yeah, you got Duncan out there, but dog, no, I'm not giving him the ball.
Same in football, man. Like,
man, he don't. Duncan don't even get no clock in the playoffs because he's a fucking terrible defender. You know what I'm saying? He can't hang out there. You know what I'm saying? Like he's good fucking in the away game and shit. Where his matchup, he got a favorable matchup and shit. But when you get to the cream of the crop and you got good matchups at the 3 and 4 position every night, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't play him. You can't play him and even use him at his one strength, and that's to get to his spot and shoot the 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, get the fuck out of here. You just being stupid. You just being stupid. You just trying to say some bullshit, like, you know what I'm saying?
George Gervin and Jordan shot a high percentage. George Gervin was a beast. Like, he was very
he that's the nigga used to attack the basket and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Give your ass that little finger roll on your ass. It's like
that nigga can finger roll from anywhere on the court, guy. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you know what I'm saying? My uncles would tell me stories about that nigga finger rolling nigga from the corner and shit. Like on some ill shit down, like, man. Oh man, yeah.
PJ Tucker can't shoot a 3 unless it's in the corner, right? It's like, come on.
And that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But dog, I'm not going to value him more than fucking Trae Young and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Like, what are you talking about?
Right. That was just hate. Like, that's just hate. The Iceman. Yep, George Gervin was the Iceman. The only problem with those teams was they couldn't play defense.
Yeah.
Well, he you know what I'm saying. He came out the ABA and shit. You know what I'm saying. So them niggas was just running gun and shit, dog. And the NBA wasn't having it and shit. You know what I'm saying?
NBA play defense.
They like, nah, slow this shit down, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we want this shit.
Doing finger rolls from the corner, nigga. You gotta calm down with that.
Yeah, calm down.
Nigga tried to do that one game. He did it a couple times. They like, all right, it's time to put an end to that shit. Calm down.
I know the two biggest arguments I had this past week at work was that McDonald's situation when the dude brought his kid McDonald's and the baby mama was y'all know that thing that went viral about
I saw that.
No, I don't. What are you talking about? Because I don't know what you're talking about.
You know the McDonald's he brought his child McDonald's, but she was saying that, well, why you ain't bring all the other kids McDonald's or whatever?
I ain't seen
because
that.
the other kids are not his.
The man basically used to date this chick. This is his baby mama now. He bring McDonald's every day. They're not together no more. She had kids previously. So he come over now. He brings McDonald's for his son every day. You know what I'm saying? So this time, she one of them baby mamas who mad because she can't have them and all that shit. So she tried to make it a big deal, like why you couldn't bring McDonald's for the other kids. You used to give them food when we were together. And he was like, well, we're not together no more. I'm looking at my kid. I'm just making sure my kid's straight. So then she was upset and everything because he wasn't bringing food. And he asked her, well, why didn't you cook? You didn't cook for him and everything? And she was like, no, like, I don't get my stamps until something, the 5th or some bullshit, she said. And then she got the food from him, and then she just threw that man food on the street and shit. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
So,
damn, you ain't know about that tea? That shit went
no, I mean, if you got a life, you're not gonna notice.
It's not even that. I'm just not internet savvy and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got Instagram and all of that shit. So
right.
I had a big argument with somebody at work about that situation and about they say
I even said that it's not his obligation or right to do it.
Yeah, it's not.
Don't have to do it. Y'all not together no more. Like now, if he was like me, I would have gave the kids food because that's just me. I'm nice like that.
Yeah,
right. But you're not obligated to do that shit. Don't check me about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
This was the argument somebody at work had with me. They say, well, you know, God won't like that. That's still his brothers and sisters, like, or whatever, like, that's his half brothers and half sisters. Like, if they hungry and then and he eating food in front of them and they hungry, like that's how can separate. That's how kids, you know what I'm saying, hurt other kids' feelings and they separate.
Yeah, listen, I know how that feels, but I'm just saying, like that. I'm regardless. I'm not obligated to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day, your mom, and see, this is the problem with the mothers who have kids with these deadbeat ass dudes who was deadbeats.
Yeah,
meet up with these dudes. You have to explain to your kids is that y'all daddies one shit. Mom put y'all in that predicament, but instead of them owning up to the shit, they want to blame this man who taking care of his seed, doing what he supposed to do, going to work every day doing his job, but that she want to blame somebody else instead of her taking responsibility. And we got a lot of women like that. That's in the hood, Jets. There's some in the suburbs. It don't matter where they're at. They this bullshit, and then they try to make the black man out to be the bad guy, and then it backfired on them because women are like, even women look at it. Women disagree with your ass, and you stupid and messed up. Like, so she shouldn't have done that. And then what she should have done was, you could have called him and told him if he could have just brought some food over for him. Because
like the nigga might not know the kids was there or whatever and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
But they were saying it was a joke though. It was a prank.
Yeah, but you don't prank like that. I mean, you don't prank about shit like that. Like, look, we're already in a society where we're already attacking one another. We don't need to shit like that.
Facts.
And you got
Facts.
these little kids you got these little kids, like even T had to tell me, because I've been wrong on occasions. Like me and him and UQ were older than everybody.
Yeah.
So we have to show a different decorum when we dealing with other people. It's just the facts, because these kids, you don't know if they're watching your videos or not. They can watch your shit and they do the same thing, and you did some shit that you ain't even think you did. So you got to what you put out there. You got to understand, and that's the problem is we play too goddamn much instead of focus on what we need to focus on. Like Clarence Thomas. I put up on the page about, like, I don't like Clarence Thomas. I believe he's a sombo ass dude, but he made a point is that we as Americans look too much at our phone instead of worrying about the Constitution and how we could get that bitch changed and other stuff. Like, we don't focus on the right shit. We don't. And it's the truth. Like, I don't agree with him majority, but
see, that's this game that they all play and shit, because they like that motherfuckers is like that. You know what I'm saying? They like motherfuckers that sheep. They want motherfuckers they can easily control. And that's what you see out here is a bunch of controlled ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? And fucking, they don't even understand it and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
that situation. And then the other Tom Brady versus they told me, man, Joe Montana was better than Tom Brady. So then the two big arguments I had on my job this past week was that McDonald's situation, and
I mean,
Brady
he's better than Joe. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's better than Joe. It's like I love Joe. Joe has some memorable moments, but dog, you gotta understand, he had Jerry Rice, he had Taylor, he had Roger Craig, he had a defense, in my opinion, those defenses were way legendary than the Patriots defense. So it's like, I mean, dog, he was great, but dog, Tom Brady has done this consistently, like with lesser talent.
Well, hold on. You said legendary. Well, as far as defense, I don't know.
Okay, so you mean to tell me you're gonna take Teddy Bruschi over Ken Norton Jr.?
No, I wouldn't. But
you gonna take Rodney Harrison over Ronnie Lott?
No.
You're gonna take Ty Law over Eric Davis and Dion and them? Not Dion, but Eric Davis. And Eric Davis, I believe, was the corner at the time. Was it him? No, it was somebody else. But they had some corners. They had a defense, and they had Charles Haley. You gonna take McGinnis over Charles Haley, nigga?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
But they had a defense too now. They had a defense too. That's it.
I mean, they did. They did like early, like those first two. Those first two. But listen, those first two were defense dominated and shit. I will give you that. You know what I'm saying? And Brady was more or less just a game manager, dog. But you can't say.
No, I got you on that. But dog, the Patriots defense was more of a system defense.
Very true.
The Niners defense was just, them dudes were superstars.
Yeah.
They had beasts on their team that took the game over individually.
Right.
They had a great team defense, because look, they got rid of Willie McGinnis. They got rid of everybody. Their defense still was intact.
Yeah, they didn't lose a beat. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. The Niners had to rebuild their defense after Haley left, Norton left to Dallas, Ronnie Lott retired. Dog, they had to rebuild that defense.
And then not just that. It's like I mean that okay. I could even spot you the defense on the first two where he was just like a game manager more or less. You know what I'm saying? But shit, these last 3 or 4 Super Bowls and shit, now those been Brady's. They've been Brady's, man.
See, that's what the argument was too at work. It was said, well, like you said, the first two, like Tom Brady wasn't that Tom Brady now in them
But
first
look
few
who he
Super
was
Bowl
throwing
throws,
to, though. That's what I'm
three
saying.
Super Bowl, blah, blah. So that's been the argument. Like, it was like, I'm telling you.
Bruh, he was throwing the Deion Branch and Troy Brown.
Yeah.
Like,
Listen, you got to think about it. Like Brady, you think about how many he basically invented the white boy wide receiver and shit and brought him back into prominence. You know what I'm saying? With the little white receiver that can go over the middle and shit, that's fast but small and shit, but tough. You know what I'm saying? Tough with hands and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, listen, dog, he's made legends out of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? They be
Montana
trash.
had 2 rings without Rice, but Montana still had a better dog. Go look up those teams. You still had a better team, and then not only that, he had an offensive coach, like one of the most legendary coaches in history, Bill Walsh. Belichick, in my opinion, he's good, but I think Belichick gets a lot more credit than he deserves, in my opinion.
Listen, Dad, I think Brady had to prove to everybody again that Belichick is overrated, bro.
He is.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
just call it how it is.
Yeah. Like Brady defense bailed them out in 15 and 19. Yeah, but Brady was carrying them the whole year, though. So they finally showed up in the game about that time.
19 was what, against the Falcons? When he brought him back all the way from when he brought him all the way back.
And then 15, he scored the scoring touchdown. He threw the scoring touchdown to put him ahead against the Seahawks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm taking Brady.
Yeah, I would take
Brady and Warren Moon to me are the greatest quarterbacks I've ever seen. And then I got Montana number 3. Warren Moon was better than all of them throwing the ball. He just came later in his career because he got blackballed his first 6 years.
I got Dan Marino up there too.
Yeah, Marino was my top 5. Marino's number 4. I got him number 4.
I mean, here's the thing, like, dog, in no way are we saying that fucking Joe Montana is a bum by any stretch of the means and shit, dog.
No, against the Rams.
But I mean, dog, I'm just thinking Brady, dog.
Yeah, that Super Bowl against the Rams. Yeah, I mean the defense. To me, that was more of, the Rams' offense was so trash with Golf, and then defensively, like Brady. Yeah, Brady had a tough time, but Brady always struggles against Wade Phillips. Wade Phillips has always got Brady's number. So, but Brady made the big throw to.
That's what I'm saying. He still made the big play to win the game. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Man, yeah, I got Brady, man. Nothing against Joe. Joe was a beast, It's just, man, Brady, man. I've never seen Brady do what he does over and over again.
Over and over again, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what does it. I mean, it's like, dog, the nigga has more Super Bowls than anybody ever. Period.
Man, Joe,
he got more Super Bowls than franchises, dog.
Joe got 2 rings without Jerry Rice and blah, 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 blah. That was the argument that was like, Joe.
Joe had 2 rings, but did you see the talent he had on his team? It's like, Joe was nice, but dog, Joe has some games where he did cost them the game. Nigga, Brady had some crazy games where he brought his team back. He put him up against the Giants. He put him up against the Giants in that first one, and in the second one, Welker dropped the ball.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Brady has always been nasty with the ball in his hand.
Yeah.
And the Eagles, when they lost to the Eagles, the defense gave it up.
Yeah.
He scored the last touchdown.
Yeah.
And the Eagles gave it up. I mean, and the defense gave it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But fucking what I was gonna see, and I don't even like really talking like this about Joe Montana and shit.
I don't either, dog.
But he raw, but see, that's why he's number 2. You know what I'm saying? Or at least number 3. You know what I'm saying? Because Joe was just a winner and shit. You know what I'm saying? he was just a winner. You know what I'm saying? I get that. Like Tom Brady's a winner too. But like fucking Tom Brady got an arm, he got accuracy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know why fucking Joe Montana, he used to throw the ball away and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was not like he didn't have the best arm and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga had a very average arm and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he was just a winner, dog. He knew how to make the right plays and shit, man. Like you see that ball he throws at Dwight Clark and shit. That shit is like a lame duck and shit. But he made the play and shit. You know what I'm saying? He made the throw. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Joe is Joe and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like shit, even that fucking Notre Dame, dog, this nigga had a very average ass arm and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's why he went in the 4th round, because they didn't believe in, you know, his arm was just okay, you know, but in the West Coast offense, it was more about underneath and crossing that fits Montana system. Tom Brady, I could put Brady in any system. He gonna carry that arm with him, that can. So that's
it's the accuracy. It's the accuracy, dog. Like the nigga throws the ball with pinpoint accuracy, dog. It's crazy.
Right. Joe was a winner. I give him that, but I'm sorry, Tom Brady and Warren Moon, they're my top 2. Those are the 2 best throws of the ball I've ever seen in my life. Just throw it off of from the opposite hash and just let that bitch fly to the other side of the field. That not too many QBs could do that. Marino could do it, but Marino sometimes would let it get away from him at times. But
Brett Favre
he's up there.
Brett Favre,
you know,
Favre could do it too. Yeah, Favre could do it too.
Favre can make a throw and put that bitch right on the.
Yeah, I got Favre in my 5. Favre was a monster. Like
I tell you who else was good at fucking accuracy and shit. It's Drew Brees and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's what used to make that offense really go, because he could get like them the receivers like Michael Thomas and them. They was like very average and shit, but Brees knew how to throw the ball exactly where he needed to be to where they could only get it and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I give Brees that.
Peyton choked in games because he didn't know how to read the front sevens. He didn't know where the blitzes were coming from. That's why Jeff Saturday used to do all the sliding and the calls and stuff. That's why Saturday used to get the big contract, because he was protecting them. And then not only that, he don't motion his players. Like he likes everything to be stand still for him because he can't read a front 7. And that's why teams like, especially the 34 defense, that used to get him in trouble, because the 34, you didn't know who was coming, because they would disguise it into a 43, but it's a 34.
Man, why Marino could never get back to the Super Bowl and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like Marino was a dude with a cannon for an arm.
Yeah, they never got a running back. They never utilized the running game. That's him and Peyton's biggest problems. They always threw the ball too much instead of giving it to the running back.
So Peyton or Marino?
Peyton or Marino? I'm taking Marino every time. Marino had a way stronger arm than Peyton. Peyton way stronger. Like Marino.
Yeah, Marino had a cannon, dog.
He can throw in any weather, like any inclement weather, like Peyton in the rain and shit. Peyton played like shit in the rain. He couldn't throw a damn rock with a paper towel over it through anything in the rain.
And it's like you played in Tennessee all them years and shit, and motherfucking they play outdoors. You get to the dome, you know what I'm saying, and all of a sudden you can't play outdoors no more and shit. Like nigga,
he couldn't play outdoors. Dog at all. Dan Marino could throw in rain, sleet, hail, snow. Warren Moon, Brady, Favre, Montana, even with his okay arm, he could play in rainy weathers and snow weather. This dude couldn't play in outside weather good. Like he was terrible. He had a terrible record.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, like it didn't matter. Joe Montana was just clutch. He was just a winner,
Yeah,
guy.
clutch. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like hella clutch. Like always kept his head in the game and shit, even when he'd be struggling and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He'd keep his
that's what I'm
head in the
saying.
game.
Like Montana, no, Montana will be pulling a Tebow at times. He'll suck for 3 quarters and a half, and in that 5 minutes hit, boy, you like
He didn't throw 2
touchdowns
touchdowns right quick. Yeah, like
that's what Tebow. Like everybody got mad at me when I said it. I'm like, dude, Montana, he'll play trash for long periods in the game, and then he just turn it up. Like when it was time to turn it up, he just turned it up. You know, he just turned it up. But without him and Steve Young, Young had a better arm. It's just that Montana was clutcher. That was it.
Yep.
But Young
Montana
was a better arm. Young could throw everything. That's why they moved to Steve Young, because Young could throw it everywhere.
He could do everything. He can get out the pocket and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was like your boy now and shit. What's his name?
Lamar?
No. The other white boy.
You talking about Josh Allen?
Oh, Josh Allen and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's who Josh Allen played like. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He tried to play like Steve Young and shit, you know.
But
yeah.
Which boy Jordan said, I ain't Shaq. That nigga Young. Allen ain't Young. I ain't Allen.
Yeah, he ain't Allen.
We forgot about John Elway
so bad. They want him to be the face so bad.
We forgot about Elway. Damn.
Elway. Elway, he was like the type of dude, like you think about it, like early in his career and shit, dog. He was the choke artist and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
he was LeBron James, dog.
Yeah. He was kind of LeBronish with it. You know what I'm saying? He had all the hype and shit.
Yeah. Like everybody be like, man, he had a stronger arm than Joe. Yeah, he did, but Joe won. he beat their ass in the Super Bowl. He shitted on the Broncos.
Shitted on them.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like Elway's them almost at them sorry good dudes, man. You know. He was great.
Yeah, like when he got with TD and shit, you know,
that's when it was over.
That helped him out. It helped him out tremendously. You know what I'm saying? That took all the pressure off of him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all he needed was that.
Yep.
That's it.
True.
But I didn't forget about Elway.
Nah, Elway was tight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like shit, he got 2. He went back to back. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard to do in the NFL.
And shit, in the 90s?
All that leather, you had all that leather in the 90s.
Man, listen, dad. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Them Bronco teams was tough. Champ Bailey, you know what I'm saying? They had a tough ass defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And fucking they had a running game and shit.
Champ was on their team at that time. He was. No, Champ came later.
He was there later? He wasn't on them teams?
He was on the team. He's talking about Steve Atwater. Atwater was there.
Atwater was there too. Yeah.
Cracking dudes. He was putting dudes in the blender.
Yeah, nigga, like him and John Lynch and shit, dog. Nigga, them was like the 2 white boys that'll pop your top, dog. John Lynch used to get busy too and shit. Was he there?
Who?
John Lynch.
Not at that time.
No.
Okay.
Because Champ didn't come to the Broncos till 04, 2000.
No, John Lynch.
No, he was with the Bucks.
He was with the Bucks at that time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's who drafted him.
Yeah, we drafted.
So he did play in Denver, right? I'm not tripping, right?
Yeah, he went later in his career.
He went later in his career. Trying to chase a ring. Trying to get
Okay.
Yeah, but the Bucks, his majority of his career was at Tampa. That's who we drafted him.
Listen, John Lynch could put your ass in the blender too.
He won that fast.
but he was a big hitter, boy, and can rap.
Yeah, he was a heavy hitter, dad.
Yeah.
Heavy hitter.
He knocked people out.
Yeah, he did.
Listen,
Doggone. Who would you take out of Bob Sanders or Troy Polamalu? Who would you take?
If Bob Sanders would have stayed healthy, I'd have taken Bob because Bob could cover better.
yeah, I would say Troy was a benefit because he had a good defense around him and shit.
Right.
That's why he can
Bob
get
was the defense, nigga.
Yeah,
Bob was defense because if Bob didn't come back for that playoff run, they was not winning because they were getting torched that whole season.
Yeah,
and when he came back, he turned that defense around.
Yeah,
he was hitting everything moving, and he was getting picks, covering. He just couldn't stay healthy, man.
But at one time, Troy Polamalu could cover though too, man.
He was better at covering running backs and shit. He couldn't cover the slots of the receivers. No.
Yeah.
That was Ryan Clark's job.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, like fucking he'll come up and he'll be that. Yeah, he'll come up and
was with a linebacker playing safety.
Yeah, he was a linebacker.
Yeah, he had some speed on him though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what kind of set him apart and shit.
He one of them guys who was too fast to play linebacker and
too small to play linebacker.
Yeah, too small to play linebacker, but too slow to play like corner. So they put him there. He's like another linebacker.
Yeah, basically.
That's all he is. Like, cause nobody meant like he made plays, like he make plays and stuff because the way the defense was set up, they put him in the box. Like he was like a better Cam Chancellor. That's
or he was like kind of like how Ed Reed used to do. You know what I'm saying? Like they just let the niggas sit in the backfield by themselves.
Like Ed Reed covered.
That's all he do.
Oh no. But I mean, they both like played that like over the top kind of position and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where they can go, they got the free reign to go anywhere on the field and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But Ed Reed ran the whole field.
Oh no doubt about that.
That nigga was line of scrimmage to like the linebackers, like that. that
nigga Ed Reed used to be everywhere, nigga,
everywhere. Like it was like where the hell this dude came from, and then he get the picks. That nigga would run it back all the time. I'm like, this dude is crazy with it.
No, it ain't been a ball home since him in the safety position. It ain't been one since him.
No, Sean Taylor was gonna be it, but he got killed. But Sean Taylor's gonna be the next one.
Yeah, he was.
But after him was Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas ball hawk like that.
Yeah, but he wasn't on that Ed Reed. He wasn't.
Ed Reed used to return them shits, the picks too and shit. That shit used to be crazy.
Right.
Ed Reed was pretty basically the freaking. I put it like this: he was pretty basically the Randy Moss of safety for a straight cover. Like he was just.
That nigga was like the Deion Sanders of safety.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna tackle you. Or cover wise, that ball hawk.
Oh yeah, cover wise.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was a good tackler. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't necessarily lay the wood and shit, but he would stop you like a motherfucker. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Even though he was only like 5'9" and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like dog, like his ball hawking ability. That's what I'm saying. Like that play. They call it the Viper and shit, dog, where he just sit at the top of the defense and just read the defense, dog. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to read the defense. Read the offense and shit. You got to be able to read the offense doing that shit.
Yeah, Viper, Rover,
Adams used to do
Rover.
Adams used to do Troy Polamalu to me.
You said who?
Adams. What's his first name?
Jamal Adams.
Jamal Adams. He used to do Troy Polamalu. He's about a linebacker.
He's okay, but
He's about a
he don't
linebacker.
have that dog like Palomalu had. Palomalu used to knock dudes out on the line, running backs, everybody, tight ends. He used to put them niggas on their head.
Yeah, and Palomalu, you had to give him that. He used to stick niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Palomalu was a monster, nigga. I ain't taking nothing from him. I'm just saying he ain't Ed Reed, but he was great.
No. He was more. He would play more up front than Ed Reed was more in the backfield and shit.
Yeah. Ed was
Jamal Adams is more to me a Troy Palomalu now. Like,
he a broke foot Palomalu.
Yeah, he's just a
broke foot Palomalu.
What do I think about Geno Atkins? Atkins was straight. He can't stop the run that well, but he's good at pass rushing.
Yeah, he was all right.
Yeah, I mean, he came in.
Yeah, so you think the Bucks gonna make another run, huh?
Yep, damn right.
Do I think they're gonna make another run?
I do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man, come on, HD, man.
I don't know because the Rams reloaded. Reloaded.
Don't leave.
The Saints done reloaded, and I don't know. It's gonna be tough. And then
listen, if y'all could have won if Q just didn't come out talking all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
He's doing now, right? You seeing what he's doing now, right? He again.
But man,
he already started.
Week 1.
We got one more run. We got one more run in us, man. I ain't trying to
with that shit instead of being humble. This dude
we got one more run, T. We got one last,
the last
ride.
The last ride, huh?
The last ride. Like they did Ray Lewis talking about the last ride, man. Last ride with Brady, man. Last ride.
We'll see, man. Like I said, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
I don't
the white goat. I believe in the white goat, man. The white goat.
The white goat.
I ain't turning my back on the white goat.
I'm not turning my back on him. I'm just saying I don't. It's not going to be easy.
It's a cakewalk in the NFC. Man, we ain't got to worry about nobody but the Saints. That's it. And the Rams, and I think we can beat the Rams.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you know what? The Falcons ain't gonna be shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like we'll make the playoffs. We'll make the playoffs definitely. It's just that I don't know. We'll see, man.
It's okay. Who in the NFC is a threat?
We had all these injuries, dog. You got to pay attention to injuries as well.
Who is the threat?
When we have people get hurt, nigga, our defense be looking shitty, bro. They don't be looking good.
Look,
like when they not like the Ravens lost everybody, but they still was balling because they had Lamar. But we got Tom. But dog, I'm telling you, that's gonna be tough, man. Tom is up there in age, man. He can't be carrying the team like
that. From week to week to week to week,
that shit add up to you, man.
Look, man.
Nigga 45.
The white goat.
He ain't 35.
Been drinking the founder youth, man. The white goat.
I don't care if he found God, nigga. You can't be carrying the team like that.
Hey, man, we still got the defense, man. We replaced
I'll be right back.
We replaced with hit. We gonna be all right, man. Ain't no threat in the NFC. Ain't no threat. It's a straight cakewalk to the Super Bowl.
Like I said,
who we got to worry about besides the Rams and the Saints?
Dog, I'm just saying, like anything can happen. I
think the Eagles is a sleeper team coming though. I think the Eagles is a sleeper team, but
I think we can beat anybody in the East. I'm just saying that I don't. The East and North, I know we ain't got to worry about. The West, we're worried about.
Man, we going to the Super Bowl. I don't see no threat. Us versus whoever. Probably, I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be Russell. I don't know if it's going to be ketchup and macaroni and cheese. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm telling you, we going back. We going back. We gonna do it. We gonna do it without Grunt, man. Cause we already hear the naysayers. He ain't got Grunt. He can't do it without Grunt. Okay. We gonna see.
He won
We got
before.
them two tight ends we drafted. Them two bulls, man. We good. We gonna be all right.
I don't know, man.
We gonna be all right, man.
We'll see, man. I don't know.
Mike Evans got his mind right now. We all right, man.
I don't know. We'll see.
We gonna be all right.
I'll see. We got to stay healthy, man.
That's true. We do. We do. We do. Straight like that. We do. We're gonna see football right around the corner, man.
Finally.
I know. Right around the corner, shoot. They finna start doing SEC media days on college football next month?
Right.
We gonna see.
Right.
See how money looking like.
Hey, T.
T though?
Yeah, T said he had to run somewhere. I was gonna ask him if he's seen the finale of The Boys.
Oh, I sure ain't. I don't even know what that is. I know it's a show, but it's a show, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know nothing about it. I see you posted it and you made a video about the boy.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about
He
it.
said I got the Broncos and Rams in Super Bowl.
Broncos and Rams. Oh, so you just gonna did? Oh, you think the Rams gonna beat Tampa? Oh my God, DC, what? Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that. And when they don't, I'll come back in the chat and flame you. I'll come.
You stupid.
Straight like that. The Broncos. We gonna see, man. But the AFC, that's the damn real battle. Yeah.
Oh man, whoever come out the AFC gonna be
For real.
in.
For real. Them the real killers that's over there. The NFC is a damn joke right now. Damn. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go on here and take a shower and go to sleep, man.
All right, then, boy. Be safe.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they did add Allen Robinson and Wagner. Yeah, they're gonna be tough.